Right, big up everybody. We're back. Apologies for the lateness and everything. Literally just got back from Manchester. Like 20 minutes ago. About 20 minutes ago. Great weekend. Shit's football game. We were meant to win. It was a must win, and we didn't fucking win because we never fucking win in Manchester. We never win a top 6 game, and we never win when we're meant to win. Never build on anything. Just constantly go one step forward and 2 steps back. Yeah, Maldini, man, it was a great weekend bar the football. Everything bar that 2-hour period where I had to sit at the Etihad was actually pretty chill. So, like, that's the only positive that I have with this weekend. That's the only positive that I have. Big up to every single one of you that's in here, though. The winning streak is over. My winning streak is over. After 3 games, we're back to L's. Straight back to L's. Shout out to every single one of you that's in here. I see a lot of you guys are asking for Nicholas Jackson to get added to that rap sheet. As much as I understand it, I can't lie. I want Ben Roberts in there first. Ben Roberts has got to go in there first. And then if we have any other room, I might listen to other recommendations for it. But Ben Roberts has to go in there because this is your guy. This is your guy. This is your love child. Your love child. And obviously, sporting directors and everyone in the board should go in first because we are about... How many days left? How many days left? We are 8 days from the end of the window. Still no striker. Still no goalkeeper. Still no nothing. Just, I will wait for after United play and then maybe reload this whole Garnacho situation. Because, yeah, Alejandro Garnacho is what we needed to go and beat Manchester City. That's exactly what we needed. Fraser, the window closes on the 3rd. Closed on the 3rd. It doesn't close on the 31st. I thought it was that, but it's not. It's the 3rd. So here we are. So we have another 3 days after that to ideally do nothing. So, yeah, great. Meanwhile, our midfield is looking leggy as shit. And we still don't really have any trusted reinforcements there. Dewsbury Hall, again, didn't come off the bench. None of that. Striker. Who needs a striker when we can bring Christopher Nkunku, who Maresca has said isn't a striker, off the bench? Yeah. That's going to be a great idea, isn't it? And you know it's also a good idea. Let's go passive after taking the lead at the Etihad. Let's not press them. Let's not try to force some more errors out of their game. Let's just calma. We have the lead. We'll be passive on the ball. We'll retain possession. Just keep a hold of the ball. And we'll just let City regain a little bit of their composure. Because that's fucking great. That's fucking great. The outer possession from both sides weren't good. Like City, with the way that they were pressing, they left so much space in behind for us, and we barely even capitalized. Like, it's mad. Like, the one thing that I was saying going into this is that we should be able to handle that midfield because that midfield is dying, that midfield is washed, and it felt like the reverse. We were the ones getting done by the direct football. They were the ones that were rotating the ball around us for fun. Like, oh, it was such a mind fuck what I was watching. It was such a mind fuck because it was just diagonal runs and like direct passing left and right, and we just couldn't handle it. It's like, I'll be so real. They knew that there was going to be space within the wings and they just took full advantage of it. You even see it for the first goal. Mateus Nunes darting in from the left-hand side. Vardiol off the other side as well. Big problem for us. It basically ended up pinning Noni back, which also meant that we were kind of hindered in terms of counter-attacking from that side too. But also with Noni, he had so many situations where he just switched off. Again, all of that combines, and it combines the first goal that we give away. And also, we kind of had the chance within the first half for Palmer and Jackson, and both of them fumble it. I'm not really annoyed with Palmer for squaring it. It's just if you're going to square it, like, you need to lay the pass better. And then Jackson, what will it kill you to try and use your left? Will it kill you? Because I get it, from the right, like, he's outstretched, he won't be able to get a proper touch on it. You use your left, you can at the very least push it towards the goal. The man's not even he's not even doing that. The brother's not even doing that. And we've had this conversation before about Jackson not using his left. I remember we were debating about this from the Palace game. That was it. The Palace game. I'm sure we've spoken about it a few other times as well. And yes, even in spite of just that one moment, Jackson again was just all over the place. He had another opportunity where he gets the ball in a decent position and the fucker slipped. Manners been turning into Bambi. And the problem is, we don't bring on anybody else except Nkunku, who's even less of an asset in the 9 position. Like, it's mad. I was actually looking back at the game after my hangover and everything. And even the commentators on Chelsea TV were saying, why are you bringing on Hiu? Hiu's got the engine. Hiu's got the build. He's a bit more suited to playing in the 9 role than Nkunku. But, like, what we throw Nkunku on so he can be even less effective in the final third, because the guy is not a 9, but we play him in the 9. If we are not trusting Hiu, bring somebody into the team. Because are we really just going to go through the remainder of the season with just Nicholas Jackson and nothing else? Because, look, I saw this before the game. I probably spoke about this in the preview. I don't remember if I did or not. Where is the actual quote? Where's the quote? Which one am I looking for? Yeah. All right, cool. This. The plan with the club was that next season was to get top 4 and then the season after challenge for the title. I'm sorry, none of us are believing this fucking copium. Because I remember the briefings after we sacked Pochettino. The briefings where he failed his targets and the targets were top 4. So how do you tell me that we have spent, 250 million for the targets to go down? You sack Poch, you bring in another manager, spend another 250 mil, and the standards have gone down? Huh? Bullshit. Saying him being sacked for not getting top 4 was not PR, because we're also not getting a sponsor because we want the UCL money that we would want for sponsors. So no, the aim is clearly Top 4, but we're chatting shit. We are chatting bullshit. And I'm not listening to this garbage. Top 4 or get these sporting directors the fuck out of this club. Yeah, I did see Enzo's reaction. You should have seen the reactions in the away end. Fucking Sanchez again. Man was getting booed in the upper tier. Oh no, it's not right for us to boo Robert Sanchez. Ah, fuck him, man. He's shit. But we stand by him week in and week out. And I don't know if it's Maresca. I don't know if it's fucking Ben Roberts and Win Stanley from up above. But you know what? They're all culpable. They're all culpable. Because Maresca, like, fact is, you could just not start him. You could just not start him. You're the one that picks the damn lineup. You're the one that picks the lineup. But here we are in it. And then straight after the game, bro. Straight after the fucking game, I see this. Where is it? We trust Sanchez. Yeah, we trust Robert Sanchez. We trust Robert for sure. You say this straight after the damn fucking game. Why are you insulting my intelligence? Why are you insulting my intelligence? Yeah, certified. Big facts. Who is we? Who is we? Does anyone in the chat claim to be part of we on this? We trust Roberts for sure. No. No. I don't think there's a single man in that away end who trusts Robert Sanchez. I don't think there's a single guy in this chat who's a Chelsea fan that doesn't. Don't speak French. No. We is French. No. Nah. No. 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 Yo, AB, I'll get to that in a second. No. 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 Pachara, I'll get to the super chats in a sec as well. Big up to everyone. Yep, there's Tim's with a yes. Typical. Here we are. Well, see, so how about just don't say anything? How about just don't say anything? How about just don't? Don't even have to throw him under the bus or anything like that. Why is it Sanchez Defense League in every press conference? Why? For what? Oh, no, but it's okay. It's okay because Caicedo misses a few passes. Jackson misses a few passes. It's fine. Wasn't he asked? Don't answer. Just say I have no comment on Robert Sanchez. I don't give a shit. Because no one wants to hear you constantly propping the biggest bozo in the lineup every week. And then afterwards, here it is. We have one entire week and we will see the reaction for the next game. Man's starting again. Man's starting again. He has dropped us in it again for another match. And he is starting again. You're kidding me at this point. You're fucking kidding me. Oh, but he's only made 4 mistakes leading to a goal. There's another one today, mate. There's another one. Fucking idiot, man. All this to fucking defend him because the head of goalkeeping loves him. The head of goalkeeping loves him. Where's that Scott comment? At this point, there has to be some politics behind the scenes. Bro, Alex Goldberg already hinted at it. He already hinted at it. And I see more and more things coming out from, old posts popping up. Stuff like Robert Sanchez left second father Ben Roberts with a tear in his eye after earning the call-up to Euro 2020. Father figure. He's my second dad. He's my second dad, guys. Here's another one for you guys. Gained a reputation as one of the leading goalkeeping coaches in this country. showcased by the meteoric rise of Robert Sanchez. The Spaniard was in tears when he heard Roberts left. Oh, boo-hoo. Fucking ridiculous. Did I have another one? I think I had another one as well. No, I didn't even anyway, but fuck him. Fuck him. Ben Roberts, Paul Winstanley, and a push for fucking this piece of shit who constantly makes mistakes. Even when we're already struggling, he decides, boy, let's just add to it. Let's just add to it. So I do believe there is politics behind the scenes on this. I definitely do. Because there is no way a manager who was this ruthless with the likes of Enzo Fernandez and Mudryk in certain parts of the season is dying on the hill of this fucking bum. For why? For why? It's ridiculous, man. That second goal is just Robert Sanchez in a damn nutshell. Because where are you going? Where are you going? You are not even getting to that ball. And Chalobah is actually giving you some time to get back into the goal, and you're just standing there in no man's land because your brain's lagging because you're a fucking idiot. I don't care about all the stats or the data and all that crap. I don't care about none of that because there's no data for just common damn sense, and he don't have it. He don't have it. And hell, in general, we struggled with City's direct football. Struggled with it. That's where Chalobah started to fall off more and more in the game. More and more. That third goal. Oh, brother. How do you see Colwill with Haaland and you're just ignoring the runner behind you and ball watching throughout the entire run of play? The entire run of play. It's fucking ridiculous, man. We're the ones that got done by the direct football. It was meant to be us that were the one doing it. We get done by the ghost of Gundogan or the corpse of Gundogan. Bernardo Silva, who is fucking washed. Absolutely washed. Nah, bro, like, I hear it. GG, I'm with you, man. He struggled. He completely struggled against Haaland. The hold-up play couldn't handle it. Right positions, nope. Nothing. Nothing. As a whole, we just look so finished. I don't know if, like, with Enzo, it was the injury or something, but even then, he was probably one of our better players. He was the one actually winning the ball back the most out of everything. But I struggle to really come out that game and think, who played well? Well, maybe James. Maybe James, and just, like, Enzo in phases. Caicedo in some phases. But even then, it's all just phases. And just that, like, we really got outclassed by a City side that weren't even great. Weren't even great. Oh, brother. I don't know. I've heard this argument whether Tosin would have started over Colwill. I genuinely don't think he would have helped a lot. Maybe he would have been a bit better in terms of aerial threat, but I've seen this man get bullied by the lap. Like, why am I going to think Haaland's going to be any easier for him to deal with? I don't think it would have made much difference. I really don't think it would have made much difference. What would the rest of the super chat saying? Big up to Ian. Big up my guys saying, Lewis, that prick Sanchez needs to leave now. He is killing me. I believe I can do a better job in goal. I'm sorry, but Kepa is way better than him. He probably is. Like, I've gone from incredible mid-off to he might actually just be better than him. Like, his problem is he can't reach the top corners, but, like, he's not really a fucking idiot. Sanchez, I look at him and I think, you're a fucking idiot. You're actually just dumb. You are constantly making a fucking stupid mistake. With Kepa, it's just, man, I'm just going to shoot on sight. Shoot on sight. It's only Kepa. Whatever. Whatever. You know, I give up. Yeah, Kepa is better than him. Kepa is better than him. Well done. Well done. We managed to get a worse goalkeeper than Kepa, and this is the guy that we are dying on. This is the guy that we're dying on. think Tosin and Chalobah, it might be. But in terms of the City game, I don't think it would have made much difference. I really don't. I really don't. Bro, I see this man get bodied once by Delap and then not want to engage in a duel with him for the rest of the game. Not at all. So, hey. Thoughts on Noni? Like, everything I said about this guy improving defensively, I might take that back. I might just take that back. So many lapses in concentration. So many. And it's why they were able to constantly get opportunities to make that run off of Noni's side and catch us when we had our line high up. Very, very poor out of possession. Tried to be a bit lively in possession, but weren't that effective at all. It was just dead. Just dead. Big up to Pachara saying, do you see Triple H FaceTime speed for the Rumble? Brother, I haven't seen a damn thing this weekend. I've only watched the Chelsea game. I haven't seen SmackDown. I haven't seen Saturday night's main event. I haven't seen any of the football. I've only watched the Chelsea game. Literally only seen the Chelsea game. The most I've seen from the football this weekend was, I think, that essay guy from Crystal Palace celebrating at 2-1 down just because it was going viral. Like, and that's it. I haven't seen nothing, so I'm going to have to watch that back later. Once I just fully get this stream over and done with and just detach. What else? Big up to Amera. Any striker finishes that Jackson chance, I don't care, man. Anyone who just uses the damn left. Anyone who just uses the left. Like, Jackson, you are killing me, man. You are genuinely killing me. Like, he needs to be dropped for a game. One game. But we don't have any other options that the manager trusts, so we're not going to do it. Because, nah, you know what? I don't need depth for Nicholas Jackson. You know what I need? Him. That's what's going to make the difference for me. That's what's going to save our season. Alejandro Garnacho. Yeah. That's the difference. Fucking ridiculous, mate. Fucking ridiculous. Now, I know man saying get off the screen, but nah, we gotta see this. We gotta see this. Sorry, guys. I know you lot don't want to see it, but this is what we're being told will save our season. So just figure that one out. We have to see this. I'm sorry. I know man them want that off the screen and everything, but this is what we're being told. This is what we're being told. Because it's all that we're doing this window. Being told I'd be prepared for a busy week or something. Yeah, sure. Sure, I'll believe that shit when I see it. I'll believe all of that when I see it. I'm saying Tell don't want to leave Bayern, bro. We've said that like how many times? There's nothing to tell with Tell. He ain't going nowhere. What was the Fabrizio tweet? Tell's situation will be discussed with Bayern again next week. Chelsea won him on a permanent transfer as talks took place with Nkunku and Bayern. Yeah, cool. Let me know when Tell wants to leave. Then I'll listen. Until then, it's just in one ear, it's straight out the other. What about Sancho? Oh, he did nothing. He barely tested Nunes once in that game. Did absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. Big up to Pacharo, saying I got people blaming Noni instead of Sanchez. Well, Noni for the first goal, I hear it. Sanchez for the second goal, I hear it. Yeah. Well, that's fine by me. Shout out to Flawless, man. Blessed for the hospitality, as always. And no, take that scrub back up to Manchester, I beg. No, the Stamford Bridge is closed to you. It's closed to you. But big up Flawless, man. Big up my G. Big up to Rego Park. This motherfucker Sanchez has the highest rate of mistakes leading to a goal by any goalkeeper in the Premier League. We can't finish our lunch. Maresca Sanchez equals Lampard and Mount. Ooh. Ooh. Woo! Woo-hoo-hoo! Fucking hell, that's a bar still. Yo, come on, my G. Big up, man. But yeah, shit, that's a bar. Fair fucking play. Owners turning us into Chelsea Spurs. Profitable mid. Here we are. Here we are. But he'll start next week. He'll start next week. Yeah, Dunde, you know what? You're spitting. Like, Lampard got more out of Mount than what we're getting out of Sanchez. Is that even fair? Is that even fair? I was going to say Poch and Gallagher, but like, funnily enough, Poch even got more out of Gallagher. There you go. There's your monthly Poch prop. There you go. There you go. Don't even know what a bad, I mean, what a fair comparison is, because like Sanchez is worse than all of them. It's worse than all of them. Here we are. But he is untouchable. Who is the first name on the team sheet every week? Him. Him. Benjamin, there we go. Potter and Havertz. There we go. That's the right one. W for you, mate. W for you. Sorry, what else was there? Was there a comment I wanted to bring up? No, there wasn't. But a big up, man. Big up Rego Park. I completely agree. It's just the only person that don't is fucking Maresca, Win Stanley, and Ben Roberts. Can you bring up the Premier League errors table? There's an errors table. What do you mean? Is it errors leading to goal? Oh, brother. Oh, mate. Yeah, Warrior. There is actually an errors table. I guess who's top? Hi, we're top of the league in something, guys. Yeah. Yeah. This is the data that we're talking about. This is data. This is the data. Yeah, man. Joint top with the Ipswich goalkeeper that's been dropped. Yeah. This is what we believe in, guys. Let's go. That's my goalkeeper, mate. Let's go. Fucking ridiculous. Ridiculous. Where is Kepa on this? I don't think he is on it. Chalobah and Cucurella are joint 8th. That must be Chalobah from Palace, though. Unless they're counting the 3rd goal that we conceded. This is ridiculous. Half the keepers that have had 5 errors leading to goals in the last 7 years have been relegated. Hey, our goalkeeper, mate. Our keeper. My fucking goalkeeper, mate. This is the one that we're dying on. This is the one that we're dying on. Warrior, what have you sent me? What have you sent me? Don't forget to hit the likes as well, my guys. Oh yeah, that's still the same table. Robert Sanchez registered 53.8 pass accuracy. Lost possession 19 times more than any player involved in Chelsea's 3-1 defeat at Man City. But don't worry, it's okay. Nah, it's fine. Don't worry about it. That's all good because they're still going to play. He's still going to play, and it's fine because we trust Robert Sanchez. We trust him. He's completely aware that he's making mistakes. He's aware of the fact that he's a fucking idiot. He's got a whole week to rest, and then he can come back next week and be an idiot again. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I did find Kepa on that table, by the way. I did find him on that table. And he's 22nd. Joint 22nd. With just the one. Just the one mistake leading to a goal. Man is getting dunked on by Kepa. He's getting dunked on by Kepa. Brilliant, mate. Shout out to West Brom News. You look decent from the first half and absolutely crap the second half. I'd say the first 15 minutes. We look decent. We just got passive. Very, very passive. And then City just started like catching us on the flanks a lot. A lot. So yeah, I'd only say the first 15. First 15 for me. Big up to Juno. My guy saying, if we get Garnacho before a keeper or striker, I'm done. Hey, don't you worry, mate. They got something for you over the next few days. They got a little something for us that nobody needs. It's great. That's what we need. We need a winger that still isn't going to give us consistent GNA and hasn't got consistent end product. Yeah, great. I mean, it's fine because he shoots a lot. It's not, he don't score a lot, but he shoots a lot. So, yeah, and look, there's talent and potential. Talent and potential. And you can't argue that down because it's vague wording that could be correct in the next few years. It could be correct in the next few years, innit? So, you can't argue that one down. Put slow mode on. Yeah, we'll pattern that. Big up to Logan, just joining the membership. Big up my guy. Big up, bro. Appreciate you, and big up to all the members and to every single one of you that's locked in here anyway. Big up to every single one of you. Run up the likes, subscribe, all of that crap. Big up every single one of you. Where is this quote quickly? Where is this quote I'm looking for? Cool. Got that. Have to just stick with that one then. Calm. Well, shout out to Chelsea FC RK. Big up, bro. Big up to you saying Scolari, AVB, Lampard, Potter, Ange, Arteta, and Fraudresca. The project and schedule manager who never wins any trophy that matters. Chelsea may finish 9th. We ain't going to finish 9th, but here we are at 6th. 2nd to 6th, just like that. Just like that. Just like that. And right now, all the Clear Lake outers are being proved correct because these last 2 windows have felt like insane sabotage. Insane. Like half the players that we brought in, we're trying to get rid of. We're not acting in January, except obviously, you know, because like that's what we need. That's what we need. Like we were actually in a good position before the summer to just build on what we had and confirm top 4. Yet here we are, after $1.5 billion spent, we're still asking for a goalkeeper, we're still asking for a striker, and we're ripping apart our midfield depth. The players that we did bring in, by the way, and then we decide, yeah, just don't suit the manager, so we brought him for no reason. We brought him for no reason. Well, we don't need a striker, but we're going to keep bringing on a guy who Maresca has said isn't a striker to replace our striker. So, yeah. Yeah. That's the idea. Seriously, why can't he just come on for fucking Jackson early? I didn't even mind that it was Jackson coming off, because like we've been saying do that when he's not having a good game, but fucking Nkunku. Fucking Nkunku. It was okay because that was match day 1 under a new manager. It's not okay now, especially with the season that Man City's had. City were looked at a lot more differently in match day 1 compared to now. It's not okay. This is a top 4 6-pointer. This is a big top 4 6-pointer and we fumbled it. Now we're in 6th. I don't care about it just being City. We're meant to be competing with these sort of teams, especially when they're in the top 4 race. I don't care about that. It's still City. Okay, well, we want to be up there with City. That is the aim. Sorry, bro, I don't believe in that. 1 point off 4th. That does not make this game acceptable, and it does not make the run that we've had acceptable. My brother, this is copium. Big up to you, Fielder, my guy, but this is copium. They weren't even great. And all we could produce was a good 15 minutes. Against the worst City team in the Pep era. It's not acceptable. It's not acceptable at all. I said neither are we. Well, this is why it's not acceptable. Why are we just like, oh, it's okay. It's only Man City. It's fine. It's fine. One win in 7, but yeah, no, it's all right. It's all right. It's Man City. No, I don't care about that. Like we've said for how long? Let's make a damn statement against a big 6 side for once. For once. And what do we do? Oh, just beat Tottenham twice. Let's just beat Tottenham. It's all right. We beat Tottenham. Oh, great. It's poor, man. It's so poor. Like, we are genuine big 6 bottle jobs. It's like United. We had the same feeling going into United, and we fumbled that one. I know people are going to say like, oh, but like we haven't been good even before the Roman era in terms of going to the Etihad or going to Old Trafford. Now, I hear all of that, but Clear Lake have been here for how long now? They have built a completely different team. And this is the season that we were meant to be consolidating top 4. Fucking stupid. Man said showing his colours proper flip-flop, but you had to sub to watch me into comments, so big up for subbing and fuck off. Fucking bozo. In fact, yeah, you know what? I'm talking about football. Shout out to Lee Gunner. Here, I have a double unskippable. Hold that. Hold that. I'm sick of people just running their mouth and chatting shit. And you know what? In fact, you ain't going to get the opportunity to chat. Hold that 86k, dickhead. The fuck out of here. About flip-flop. What, should I just be like, it's okay, guys? It's okay, guys. Don't worry. We're just a chill guy. We're just a chill guy. Fuck off. Fucking dickhead. What was the next super chat? Big up to Rego Park, my guy. That's actually the one before the last one. I didn't catch up to that. My bad. Rego Park says Everton allowed fewer goals than us. Shameful. Ha. Ha ha. They have a better goalkeeper than us, though. So, hey. Hey. We read that one. Big up to RK. Big up to Frosty. Saying, Sanchez is a clown, but the bigger clowns is Maresca and these directors. If they keep going like this, I want them gone. No mentality, just profits. Directors gotta go in general. I ain't Maresca out yet. Nowhere near that. He is pissing me off. Don't get it twisted. But I ain't Maresca out just yet. I've been saying this entire season, and from not even that, from the moment that Pochettino got sacked, and this is something for flip-flop, because I've been consistent with this. Since we sacked Pochettino and we brought in Maresca from the Championship, I said, look, this is your guy. This is the man that you're telling us is winning the league. So, if he ain't working out, I'm looking at you. If the squad ain't good enough, I'm looking at you. Because regardless of like this season and everything, last season we could have got 4th. Last season we could have won the Carabao. This season does not rewrite last season. But fact is, you're telling me if we can't do it again this season, I'm looking at you. You want to lower the standards, I'm looking at you. Because it's you guys. You guys are the ones that have had 2 terrible windows. You guys are the ones pushing Sanchez Defense League. So, you. Now, if we were to get a new sporting director and they were to say, Maresca ain't my guy, I need somebody else, fine. Go back the next sporting director. Fine. But while these men are here, you have told me that this is the guy for the title. And I've said Maresca is going to have his naive moments. I will understand that. But we're also not giving him a good enough squad. How have we got $1 billion plus spent, yet the goalkeeper ain't good enough? We're still needing leaders at the back. We're ripping the midfield depth, and we don't have another striker. This is all of that. And this all comes down to that sporting director. Here we are. Assad, don't speak for me. Don't speak for me, bro. Because you don't know my mind, so don't talk like you know my mind, bro. I am not Maresca out. When I am, you will know that I am. I'm not. I'm not. So don't tell me that I'm Maresca out. I don't need people telling me that shit. Fucking joke. How come it was good enough when we were second? Because we were second. We're not. We're not. And we've been in terrible form for over a month now. So the midfield depth ain't there, or we're trying to get rid of it. I've gone through this like 3 or 4 times. Jackson now is not firing when he was very consistent in the first half of the season. So now it's gone from, I can be patient with a striker because Jackson's doing his thing, to no, now I can't, and now I need more options. I said we knew that. Why are we coping so much? There's days like this, and then there is a month like this. There is a month. This isn't just 1 or 2 games, because I had that same energy after we had lost to Fulham and drew with Everton. I was like, yo, man, are flip-flopping. Why are we getting so aggy over 2 games? We're into 7. We're into 7 now. So it's not like that anymore. It's just not. That made sense at 2 games for me. And still, I'll say big up to everyone who figured out earlier. Fair play to you lot. It's now 7 games. And we've had 1 win. 1 win in the league. So, here we are. We need you to have that same energy. Bro, the energy changes depending on the climate. It's a different climate. It's like, here we are, innit? Here we are. What's the next super chat? Big up to Chelsea FC RK saying Neto and Sancho winning contributions is non-existent. Chelsea buying players that are utter useless. Shout out to Cam in the chat, and big up to Omar. Sorry, I didn't even see that you raided. Yo, big up, my guy. Appreciate you every single time, Omar. Bless up. Neto and Sancho winning contributions is non-existent. Chelsea buy players that are utter useless. I mean, yeah, well, here we are, innit? Here we are. Enzo, no assist and goals and slow defensively. Goalkeeper is a bozo. Enzo was arguably still our best midfielder on the day. But he did get dribbled past a few too many times for my liking. But yeah. Neto came off the bench, didn't really do anything. Sancho didn't do anything. Goalkeeper's a bum. Here we are. Yeah, big up to you. And super chats again saying Maresca out. This job is too big for his boots. Clueless. Not there yet. I'm not there. Not there. But he needs to start dropping Sanchez and soon. But he's not. He's not. So we're going to go through this again. If Graham Potter gets a win at the bridge. If Graham Potter gets a win at the bridge, haha, there's going to be some mad head loss at the ground, on socials, everywhere. Fucking everywhere. 800 of you man in here, though. Keep running up those likes. Keep running those likes. Let's get up to 400. Let's get up to 400. Fucking crap. Told before December, Chelsea regressing fast under Maresca. Well, we have an entire window to try and rectify that, and we're not doing it. We're not doing it. So, what is the plan? What is the fucking plan? Just sit down there, and if we don't get top 4, it's fine, because, like, Maresca's told us that the plan is to get that next season. Spent 1.4 billion to go get top 4 next season, even though, like, we were told we sacked Pochettino because he didn't get top 4 last season, and now we're not trying to get top 4 this season. We've pushed back on sponsors because we're not getting the money that we would have got if we were in the Champions League, but we're not aiming to get back into the Champions League next season. Figure that one out. Figure that one out. And then, yeah, we'll just go get Garnacho. Go get Garnacho. But like, we also do really need to talk about this mentality in general, because, like, accepting that top 4 isn't an issue. What? Reece James's comments after the game. Been together less than 1 year. City have been together for 7 years. A lot of people talk about top 4, but we'll take it one game at a time. Like, what do you mean? Like, go top 4. Go get top 4. Then the Jackson stuff with Kuzanov, I saw people bringing that up as well. Like, do all that stuff after the game. Why are you, like, tapping him? Like, it's okay, man. It's only your first game. It's fine. Nah, man. Get on him. You should be making him feel as uncomfortable as possible. And then do all the comfort stuff after the game. Like, it's unlucky, mate. Unlucky, mate. It's only a first game. You'll grow into it. You'll grow into it a little bit. Nah. And then, like, I think after that, man got bitched by the same guy. Kuzanov did the whole move, man. And he was shook the whole first 15. But the guy he's meant to be dealing with, he's just told him, it's okay, man. It's okay, man. It's your first game. I understand. We've all been here. We've all been here. What are we doing? Yo. This mentality is getting ridiculous. It's crazy, man. Trust Carlos. Like, I saw people saying, what would Diego Costa do? And that's the thing. Diego Costa's another one that went into another league not knowing a word of the language. He barely even tried to learn English. You think he would have done the whole, don't worry, I understand, or like maybe saying it in Spanish or Portuguese? Nah! He'd be bullying him. He would be weighing him in every available time. Man would be body checking him. And Jackson, you can do that because we've seen your strength. You're giving him a little bit of a shoulder to rely on. It's calm. It's calm. Fucking joke. Fucking joke, man. And, bro, we are not Arsenal to go back and think about Tottenham being crap. We are not. Like, Tottenham is shit, water is wet. I heard they lost to Leicester, conceded 2 goals very early. Big up to you, Ant, but fucking Tottenham, who cares? So I don't even claim that as a big 6 victory. It's fucking Spurs. Fucking Tottenham. Who gives a shit? Pep, well, I don't even think Pep was tapping up Palmer. We just know Palmer knows the whole City squad. Now, I didn't really like seeing the whole giggly stuff, but like at the very least, it's the end of the game. Not really. At the end of the game, whatever. It's when you're doing it mid-match, like the whole Jackson and Kuzanov stuff. That was annoying me. That was annoying. Fucking joke. Fucking joke, man. That's why we can't blame Palmer if we leave. Like, Palmer ain't going anywhere. And I won't lie, like, Palmer's a part of this team. Palmer's a part of this team. Like, he's still the one that didn't square the ball perfectly to Nicholas Jackson in a 2v1. So, and he wasn't great in the game anyway. Like, we do this shit too much where, like, we're holding Palmer into we're viewing him at a level higher than the club. Where it's like, oh, no, we're going to lose Palmer. We're going to lose Palmer. No, man, get your head in the game. Get your damn head in the game. And you're here for like another 8 years anyway. So where? Where you going? Where you going? Where you going? Poch didn't lose to City in the league, by the way. Did he win? Did he win? Or are you going to champion a draw? I'm going to champion a draw. All to suck off Poch. Have some fucking dignity. Have some dignity. Yeah, 9. 9 years. Oh, he's going to leave. He ain't going anywhere. And anyway, like, you need to get your head in the game too. You weren't great. You weren't great either. And I do all this championing with him. When it was Hazard, at least it was fucking Hazard. And Hazard was generational and always performing week in and week out. Palmer weren't performing. So, aye. Whatever, innit? Shout out to RK again, saying there is no next season. It's all excuses. Tottenham FC, next season's sun never came. Both manager and directors has to go. Chelsea losing fans and revenue. Chelsea aren't losing any fans. And if any fans are leaving because of where we are, fuck off and don't come back, innit? Is what it is. Directors have to go. The manager can go if the new director doesn't want him. And yeah, that's about it for me. Schedule and project excuses. We don't have to get top 4 hype. Like, what are you fucking talking about? This is literally why you told us why you sacked Poch. So, figure that one out. And shout out to Frosty, saying the plan is to sell like Brighton, just profits. Now, again, I think that's for a good chunk of the players, but like not really our core first teamers. I don't think that's the case with our first teamers, especially like the ones like Palmer and Jackson that you put on 9 years. And also the man that you spend high money on, like your Caicedos, like your, well, not anymore, but Mudryk. Enzo. If we spend 60 million on this bum, him too. It's ridiculous. No, but like, here's the thing. I'm not going to say it was the wrong thing. I'm not going to say that squaring it to Jackson was the wrong decision. It's got nothing to do with that. But you got to make a better pass. If you're going to do that, at least make sure it gets squarely to Jackson so he can't fucking miss. All right, I dare you. I dare you. Fucking dare you, mate. But yeah, Frosty, like, so 2 things can be correct. There's a good chunk of players that are potentially being flipped. I also don't think Andre Santos is one of those still. But we'll know a lot about Clearlake if it is him. We'll know a lot. More in terms of the pass in general. Oh, it's still a fact that he passes as opposed to... Oh, you might be correct. You might be correct. You might be. Oh, shit, and you went to the game. I might watch that back afterwards. I actually do need to catch up on a lot of the football. I haven't seen any of it. I said on a brighter note, Gallagher's. I don't care about that, bro. Like, big up to Gallagher. But we knew what it was anyway. It's fine. And just, you should have re-signed or end up at Atletico. One or the other. Heat. It does, but we're not going to do anything. We are not going to do anything. Have you seen Ornstein talking about Garnacho to Chelsea? No, I haven't. I think I saw Dodgers tweet on it a little bit, but I didn't really properly look into it because I just couldn't be bothered to read any transfer news. I couldn't be fucked for it. I'm still pissed off after that game. Ornstein on Garnacho to Chelsea. There's been inquiries from Chelsea, but we don't know if it's going to materialize. I would expect it to go down pretty late in the window, and there'll be some last-minute deadline activity. So he's basically hinting at Chelsea dragging this to deadline day in the hope of getting a cheaper fee for Garnacho. Fuck off, man. Ridiculous. I know you're saying you'll take Gallagher, and you know what? Just... yeah, you do your thing. You do your thing. One sec. I want to see if it's still there. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Gallagher in the 10 in big games, or Palmer in the 10 in big games. You know, I'm very smart, so I'm gonna go for Conor Gallagher. I'm gonna go for Conor Gallagher. It doesn't matter that Cole Palmer is the second most big chances created in the league. I'm gonna go for a guy who loves to pass backwards instead. Yeah. Yeah. Big up to you, Assad. Big up to you, man. Big up to Ilkan. My G. Saying we need to sell Cucurella. No, you already lost me on that one. But big up to you, bro. We need to sell Cucurella, Sanchez. Yep, cool. Mudryk, we can't sell him. We can only just probably terminate the contract. Shout out to Northside as well. Big up to Northside for the raid. My G. Big up to Northside, bro. Vega, I wouldn't want to sell him still. Fofana, I wouldn't want to sell him. Now, if there was a decent price, maybe, but I wouldn't want to sell him. Disasi, yes. Felix, I'm very indifferent, but I wouldn't want to sell him. Wouldn't really. I don't mind him being depth. Just bring him off the bench a bit earlier sometimes. Sancho, no, I wouldn't want to sell Sancho. How come you want to sell Cucurella and Sancho? Fofana, I'm guessing, is injuries, and fair enough. Mudryk. Don't even have to bother with Sanchez. Vega, I'm guessing it's because he wants to leave. Well, he wanted to go on loan. But yeah, why Sancho and Cucurella? Why Sancho and Cucurella? That's a surprise. Big surprise. But yeah, cool. Right, I'm going to drop this link out anyway. Big up to everyone that's locked in. Hit the like button, subscribe, all of that crap. Up the Chelsea. And end the window. The sooner the better, innit? The sooner the fucking better. We'll see who's about. Let's try and get to 400 likes. Let's try and get to 400 likes. Did I miss any other super chats? No, that one. Oh, I'll read that once I'm done sending the links out. But yeah, big up everybody. Panel will be dropping very, very soon. Sure, we will be having a very chill discussion about that fucking shit show. And then on to Garnacho news tomorrow. Yay. Maybe we'll get another briefing about how valued Robert Sanchez is to this club. Because he's Ben Roberts' love child. Or fucking head of world goalkeeping for Chelsea Football Club. And the best thing this fucking bum has for us is Robert fucking Sanchez. You piece of shit. You fucking piece of shit. Fucking joke, man. So fucking jarring, man. One step forward and you just moonwalk back right into the same position the next game against a City team that played on fucking Wednesday in Paris. And we're the tired team. Figure that shit out. Man, get done by a washed midfield of Bernardo Silva and the corpse of Gundogan. fucking ridiculous. And our only answer is to bring in Kunku on in the 9, even though we all know he's not a 9. And the manager has said, don't play him in the 9. But here we are playing him in the fucking 9. Ingenious. Fucking bullshit. Fucking piece of garbage. All right. Yo, big up you, man. Big up every single one of you.
Big up.
LCFC Arcade says Galadog improved a lot last season. It output more than Enzo. Yeah, cool. That don't make him a better player. And Ilkan says we need Isak or Gyökeres Branthwaite.
And said Branthwaite, you know.
Branthwaite.
Yeah, that's a surprising one. Anthony Gordon, Fairs. Bastoni, Fairs.
No.
Cobble, I haven't seen a lot of him this season, but he impressed me last season. And keep the other players. Oh, players.
Yeah, players.
Sorry, it's a split for some reason. That's weird. But yeah, I kind of agree on most of them bar Branthwaite. But yeah, fair enough. Don't know why about you said you wanted to sell Cucurella, though. That surprised me. But big up to you, Ilkan. Big up to you. I agree with the majority of this super chat. So big up to you, my guy. 24 hours removed from that shit show. How are we feeling?
I watched the game again. It's even less.
24 hours, and I've heard about 12 fucking briefings.
Mm-hmm.
And not one of them helped the situation.
We might drop Sanchez in a clickbait article just based on one quote from the manager.
I need to know from someone at Chelsea why the first thing I see when I wake up after getting battered after losing to City, in which we could have scored, but we wasted chances, and in which our goalkeeper decided to do yet another mistake. Why is the first thing I read when I wake up about us potentially signing yet another fucking 19-year-old centre-back in the fucking summer? Days after we just did that, by the way. Days after we just signed a 19-year-old centre-back for the summer.
It's because of the chill guy gimmick. He does it as a celebration. So it suits us. Apparently, they bought him for a similar fee as what we got for Vega, but clearly the data weren't really dataing when it came to him.
Yeah, bro, they signed him and Zabani, I think, for less than we bought KDH for.
Tuh.
Also,
brilliant.
I'm just glad I'm not hearing it's a different budget. That used to piss me off a lot. When people would tell me, the budget we're buying all these 19-year-olds from is completely different than the budget we're going to spend on the real players, on the real. I'm like, bro, there's not. What do you mean? It's all the same budget. What are you talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Aslamingo, the random kid that was just signed, right? And then this kid, that's 3 19-year-olds.
Oh, yeah. Bro,
that's amazing. I love that. Bring him in.
When did we bring Anselmino back? It was the first, wasn't it? My man has spent the entire January doing nothing.
Oh yeah, like he was never getting integrated into the first team anyway. He's just
here for why are we loaning him?
Assimilation to English culture.
We don't have.
Yeah, I think we ran out. Yeah.
Oh shit! You're telling me we don't have loan spots because we wasted them on shit loans for the guys we're trying to sell because they want to flip everyone because it's just stock markets to them. Oh shit!
But, we can appeal to we can appeal to authority, right? Because we're not hired to actually do any of these things. We're not getting paid for it. So, if they sign players, don't have anywhere to send them, they're sitting on the bench. Apparently, we can't say, "Yo, that's fucking stupid," because that's fucking stupid. Mm-hmm. How does it make sense? You signed him, you brought him back early from whatever the fuck he was doing, and the reality is you have nowhere to send him to because you filled up all your spots.
Exactly, and it's like I said, you filled it on shit loans. Like, what's his face? Fofana, not the centre back, bro. He still doesn't start. He's having a shit loan in Turkey. Another one.
Another one that we've wasted. Meanwhile, we're doing more for Strasbourg this window than we're doing for ourselves.
Bro, I said this is a joke on I think casually on Ahmed's channel, but like it might not be a joke. We're the feeder club.
It's looking like it,
Bro, the way they're acting, we're legit the feeder club.
We focus more on the on the side thing. That's literally what we've been doing. Andre Santos, nah, gotta keep the relations sorted and all of that. We're gonna buy a centre back to send him back to Strasbourg. We're gonna buy a forward for Strasbourg. And with us, we got 60 million. We're gonna pretend that we're broke, but we're gonna dump 60 million on Garnacho.
How many international loans do we get?
I think it's 7.
Bro, we only have 4 at the moment.
The what?
We only have 4 currently.
4 on 1. Maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah, bro. It's well on. I'm looking at Wikipedia, right? It says Wiley, but obviously it's not Wiley because it's Sarr. Fofana, Santos, Petrovic.
6. Yeah, it's 6.
Who's the other two?
No. Is it 8? 8.
So it's 8, but we're only using 4.
No, you also loaned out Penders. Don't forget that.
Oh,
right?
fucking Christ.
You loaned out Penders. Don't forget that. You also loaned out what's the other guy? Slonina.
Slonina.
No, Slonina was. Slonina was
is he in England?
Yeah, no. Slonina was a what's it called? He was on loan, but he got recalled. Not Esteval. Vega will be another one. That's 6. If it's 7, we've got one more.
Here is our loan list. So Ugo Chukwu, Santos, Sterling, Petrovic, Broja, Kepa, Datro Fofana, Wiley, although I guess we're going to be bringing him back soon.
That's
So
Sarr,
we haven't
basically.
yet, though.
It's 8, yeah.
No, we have to because we've signed Sarr. So he is effectively back, I think. I don't know how the fuck it's working.
I don't know. I think they've signed Saul for him to come in summertime, so maybe he's still there. It's like a pre-agreement, so he's not on our books yet. So maybe they can just keep him there because he's not technically on our books yet. It's like a pre-agreement for summer. But yeah, either way, like it's.
I thought we signed him.
No, like
I've realised that Vega one is the last one we can do.
Okay.
Yeah, if it's 6 international loans, Vega is the last one that we can do.
Yeah, it said the deal was finalised for Sarr. Oh, no, we've agreed to sign him for next season, so it's like a pre-agreement.
For the summer, so you don't have to put him on your books now.
Yeah, pre-agreement.
Amazing.
And he better be ready. Like, I feel
at the very least, we ain't paid that money now, but even then, it's so we're doing something for next season. It's still not great.
About the youth of these players, it's like, listen, them being young is not the problem, blah, 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 cool. But then, I don't care if you're young or not. I have certain targets and things that I have to meet, or I want my club to meet. So if you can do it, cool. If you can't do it, there's no need for us to sign you now. Like, I think at this point, Chelsea fans were all just tired of it's potential for everything. Because at a certain point, and this was happening maybe 6 games ago or however many games ago, when I was like, yo, you guys do know City's 4 points behind us, right? Oh, no. We're definitely ahead of schedule. We're second place now. Don't even worry about it. Why fans stressing? But it's 4. But now they're ahead of us. Are we confident that we're going to catch City?
We're only ahead of Bournemouth by goal scored.
Yeah, the level on goal difference.
I mean, still, if you finish, I don't care what you finish. If you finish behind Bournemouth or Nottingham Forest, you deserve to get sacked. I'm sorry. I gotta be honest. That's the way you have to get fired. You have to, because that's embarrassing. I don't care because people will say, "Yo, all this happened and all this status," but if you finish behind those kind of teams, to me, from what I'm seeing, because we were seeing some of these things early on in the season when you complain about certain things that you don't like and blah, blah, blah. And I understand certain fans love patience. They want to wait till the final moment before saying, yo, I don't believe in this guy. But this is showing people, like, sometimes, at least for older fans, when you see a history of something, you just realize, oh, yeah, this ain't going to work, man. This ain't going to work. The Pep game was like the crowning moment for me, for what I've been talking about in football for a long time. Once Pep started hoofing the ball to fucking Haaland, I said, yep, he got all you fucking idiots who believe like you can only play one way, you can only do this. Get the best player possible if there are no other players that fit whatever fucking fucked up style that you have. Don't be so rigid that you just have a philosophy. The master, the genius of the philosophy, changed the philosophy to beat us. The goal Haaland scored and the goal those guys scored were over the top goals, long ball.
I swear he did that the whole second half too. He did that the whole
center back.
Yeah,
Josko was
but he
the master knows the
overlapping
student ain't going to see that coming.
No, but you know what it is as well? It's not even just that. It's the reason they were able to do that. Like, you look at the second goal they scored. The reason they're able to do that is because Pep realized in the game, we weren't pressing. We pressed for like 20 minutes and then stopped. So he knows, okay, instead of me trying to play through them because they're sitting, we had a front line that was dropping off and a back line that was a high line. So you had a congested midfield. So all I'm going to do is tell Ederson or the centre-backs, ping a ball 50 yards over the top. Because Ederson can do that and the centre-backs can do that. We know that in a Pep system.
100%.
And Haaland can hold the ball up.
Just that,
and
Haaland was narrow.
Yeah, and Haaland was never losing.
Because Haaland is not going to lose to
so all they did was just bomb out the wings.
And this is the thing, I'm not going to lie. An experienced
Haaland is a special physical.
Oh, Brandon, we'll let Daniel go. I'll let you go next. Sorry,
Haaland is a special physical guy. Like, he is going to dominate a lot of guys physically, especially when you leave him one-on-one. Let me leave you one-on-one against Colwill, one-on-one against Chalobah. It don't matter how good they are. One-on-one physically against a guy like that, you're getting dominated. But when we say, yo, as fans, guys, we need a striker. We need let's go get Osimhen. I don't know about a style of play. You know, his touch. Maybe he can drop into midfield and dribble a couple guys and lay it off and all this gay shit. Listen, sorry, I know it's a different world now, but come on, man. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy to me. Haaland was bumbling around using elbows and shit. I didn't see no technique.
Nah, because that's all they had to do.
But Chelsea,
narrow setup.
It has to be a special spiritual setup that everybody has to be able to flick the ball and play like Iniesta. Come on, man. I'm tired of it.
Yeah,
I'll be tired of it.
I'm not gonna lie to you, bro, because even an experienced center back, I'm not gonna lie, it sounds crazy, but that nigga Thiago Silva is not getting shrugged off like that, even right now. Nigga like that, he's not falling for that, bro. Like, and they were just spamming that long ball the whole second half. That's it. No middle play, no nothing. And they weren't
because their midfield is cooked. Listen, their midfield, those guys are cooked, older guys and everything else. So they realize, listen, we're not gonna pass through these guys. Long ball it. Have Marmoush and the other and Foden just run around. That's an excellent plan.
It's embarrassing.
So embarrassing,
bro. He did nothing to fucking stop that. Because philosophy, right? If I'm seeing them doing that to me, I'm dropping my line. I'm dropping the center back to be on the DM to be on Haaland to give an extra player. Because he's gonna dominate the single center back every single time. But no, you got to keep a high line because that's the shit Ange was doing.
High line for life.
Also, I realized this watching the game yesterday as well. Like, and I don't know where the blame for this lies. If it's multiple people, the way we're set up, I don't even necessarily fully blame Maresca for this, but the way we're set up is so weird and it's so cooked, and the team doesn't make sense for it. Because since we've been doing this crossing thing, I don't know when it started, but since we've been doing this crossing thing, we don't get enough numbers in the box to do crosses, and when we do, it's defenders. Like, when you get to the point where the wingers want to put a cross in, the only dude in the box is Jackson more often than not, and he's more often than not in the right position. Palmer's never crashed in the box, ever, because I don't expect him to. He's never winning headers. So the only person normally crashing the box is either Gusto, if he plays, or Cucurella. So why are we doing this crossing thing? Like, and that's what I don't fully blame Maresca, because he has to find other ways sometimes to try and break teams down. Like, I think we started doing it in a game. Was it Brentford? And it kind of worked. It made sense because that's the way they wanted. Because that's the way that we were going to hurt them. So it made sense. But the rest of the team, certain pieces we don't have in the team to make it make sense that we cross the ball. So the way the team is compiled is just like doesn't make sense at times because the pieces don't fit. It's not necessarily on the manager, as I said. It's the way that the squad has been built for him.
I mean, I agree too. You know what I'm saying? You can only blame Maresca so much, but like when you're not giving, like, this is the thing, because like people like Poch, I'm not gonna lie, I hated that nigga, but even him, he was screaming out certain players he needs, and Maresca's not getting those type of players on this team right now, bro. He can only do so much. You know what I'm saying? He can only do so much tactics and stuff. But when you don't have certain players in certain positions that you need, and they can't fulfill those roles, like what the fuck you want that nigga to do?
I've said this your point is key, but I've said this about every Chelsea manager for a long time. The reality is this: they're gonna fire you either way. Like,
Exactly.
if you don't say what you want and you're not aggressive in getting the team that you want to win games, it don't matter if the season ends and we're 6th place. Then you can't say, well, guys, I actually needed a DM that was 6'4" and I actually needed another center back and a keeper that was this, and you guys didn't get me that. So me finishing 6th is cool, right? No, they'll fire you because the fans will put pressure on them and they want to stay face for the fucking fans. So he's the one to get fired. So
you're saying Maresca's not putting enough pressure to say he needs certain players? Is that what you're saying?
I don't know what kind of players he needs or whatever, because I don't understand what his system is doing right now. But whatever you need, like if you need a center mid or center mids right now, maybe you should be very aggressively asking for it. Maybe you should be in interviews talking about, we have some really good players on loan that we could use and we could bring back. Put pressure on the board, because
I don't know.
Daniel gets injured,
they're
gonna fire you. They're gonna fire you. Okay,
no, but Daniel, I'll be honest.
Will they fire him if he doesn't finish top 4?
Daniel, I don't think it matters though.
So
I don't think they'll fire him because they've lowered the standards.
It's not that. I don't think it will matter what he says, because like fuck Pochettino.
Anybody.
He was saying this last year. Like all this stuff that came out in like from the reports that we saw was Poch wants a DM of height. He wants more height in the team. Do it. Their answer was bringing Casadei back from loan, a loan he was doing well at, and he never played after he came back. So it's like they're not going to listen even if he says something.
No, I hear you, but if every manager you keep hiring, if like at some point the field has to show you that, if you want a top manager or a top guy to be in your team and for you to win, you got to listen to us a little bit. Like all this shit where you can hire somebody and then they just, if I tell you I need a DM, you're giving me Casadei, right? It's like, come on, that can't rock. We know we've had some crazy managers in our time, right? We know if Jose tells you I want a center mid, and you say, come on, let me give you, I'll bring you Casadei. You can have him. He's losing his mind. Conte is losing his mind. Tuchel is losing his mind. But Tuchel is different. He just won't play the motherfucker. And he'll play a center back or a right back in that position to just show you, like, you're an idiot for bringing me this guy. I'm not going to play him. He sucks. That's what he would do, right? They all do it differently, but the reality is they're all going to, like, show a displeasure.
That was
like,
vile.
I can't achieve what I want to achieve with these guys. If he doesn't do that, I'm just saying I can't feel bad if you get fired. I can't say I can't blame the manager this, because it's my belief, and other fans can believe differently. It's my belief that to be a Chelsea manager, you kind of have to have that level of, I don't know, assholeness to you. Because even if you achieve for a couple of years, like Tuchel's stock never dropped. Yeah, he was an asshole. He was this. He won a Champions League. He won trophies. He left for Bayern Munich. So even if you do get fired, if you do what you're supposed to do, you're not going to leave Chelsea and go somewhere less. If you leave Chelsea, you go to another top club and you keep doing your own thing. So what is the fear in like Potter was out of a job for how many years? 3 years, only to go back to West Ham. So you being this docile bitch type of manager, how did that help you in your career?
Yeah, but now this is the third one.
But he turned down some good job.
This is the third one now, because it's like I don't think those motherfuckers, the owners or even the sports.
Jimmy, yeah, but no job on the level of Chelsea. Conte leaving Chelsea, we know where he went back to, Inter Milan, to go win a title, right? Tuchel leaving Chelsea, Bayern Munich.
But those are winners.
But but they won here though.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. That the difference is they are winners. Like Poch ain't no winner. You know what I'm saying?
Poch ain't even really. I'm talking about them type of the guys at Chelsea who we knew like, oh, these are Chelsea managers. They can be Chelsea managers for a long time. To me, it's only really 4 that I can put in that kind of category, right? And only one of them is a nice guy, and that's Carlo. Carlo's the only nice guy. The rest of them are dickheads. Conte, Jose, Tuchel.
Agreed with that.
Carlo's the only nice guy. The rest of them are fucking assholes. I don't know.
Daniel, I'll be real. That's why for me, I think, because I think Enzo can become that, because I think the way he holds himself, like outside it, like, but when he came in and just in general leans towards that. But to me, like I just want to touch on the comments that were made before the game. Like that was what the fuck that those comments were. This is the third manager, I think. I don't know if Potter had stuff like this that he said. I don't remember much. But Pochettino said it a lot, and we brushed it off. Oh, he's Spurs. He's a loser. He's doing the flip-flop thing, which he did. And again, fuck Poch every time. This is now the second or potentially third managers that are saying the same sort of things. Like once, I can brush it off. Twice, maybe a coincidence. 3 times is a pattern. Like we're hearing the same sort of nonsense that we heard under Poch from a different manager who comes from a different like way of teaching and learn under someone where it's like it was win or nothing.
Yeah, they're coming with high standards, and as we shit the bed now,
so
it seems they learned from him, but they
I
didn't really
think y'all
learn
kind of bugging about the comments Maresca made. Y'all
learn from him, but they didn't really learn from him because Pep is
talking about the top 4
win
comments.
over anything.
Yeah, it's not that serious.
All right,
Pep will
cool.
do anything
Because
to
I'm
win.
saying
These guys
that to
would
me
do
comes
anything.
more from the sporting directors than from him.
No, Lewis, that's what I'm saying. That's I don't blame Maresca saying the comments is fucking stupid, but that's coming from the sporting director.
Yeah.
I think that comes from a mentality thing with what these guys are doing at the club. Like
That I don't think that plays any role into what's going on the pitch. Like to try to connect the two would be bullshit because you have to keep in mind when we were in second place and people were saying this and this, it was still the same setup.
Big up, Alex.
It was the same everything. Now you as a fan might be, it was still the same setup. They didn't get ahead of themselves, and you can't. And now in your mind, in our mind, we might have been saying, "Oh, he's just saying that to say no," but that might have just been what it was. Like, yo, we way ahead of schedule right now.
we're not ahead of schedule.
And like, I don't feed into much of those quotes from managers. Like, I'm more onto the what the fuck is he doing? How the fuck could you keep sending out Sanchez? I don't get that. That's the shit that and also, you son of you motherfuckers. You motherfuckers told me Levi Colwill was generational. You motherfuckers.
I speak on him. I'm done with him, by the way.
Levi Colwill is
brother.
mean.
By the way, Levi Colwill. Levi Colwill is exactly why this whole Houston thing doesn't move me, because everything that's being said about Houston is what we said about or Chelsea fans and other
I ain't
fans
doing
said
that.
about.
I ain't doing that. I'm not gonna take out on Houston.
No, you should.
Colwell's a
No, you
fraud.
should.
It's
You
not,
should.
but no, Jimmy.
I'm
Jimmy,
not.
it's not you taking it
I
out.
don't know Houston enough. I got to watch
It's not you taking it out
Colwell.
on him. It's not you taking it out on him.
Huh?
It's you learning. Don't see it as you taking it out on him. Is you learning from your fucking errors, right?
Yeah.
When Colwell was playing for Brighton, everybody was saying, "Yo, this is 100% the next legendary center back." Liverpool wanted to sign it. All this bullshit, and it's like, hold on.
I'm going to let me say it wasn't everybody.
Is this? We can
I
understand.
don't think it was everybody. It was
most
our
people.
fan base.
Okay, it's not.
No, it was most people.
That's cool. It was.
No, it really wasn't though. I watch enough football. I hang around enough football people like y'all do. That's why I wasn't buying into it, because I kept saying our fan base is gassing him up, and the whole Liverpool won him shit was making it even worse. I kept saying that. I think this guy's being gassed by our fan base.
That's what's going on with Hussein and all these guys. In my history of knowing football, and you guys can correct me if you. You guys can correct me if you can.
Talking about
name 2 or 3 19-year-old center backs who are world class in the history of football.
Wait, hold on, Daniel. The way people are talking about Hussein, I don't know how to pronounce his name, is not the same way people are we're talking about Colwell.
Nowhere near. That's why I'm like, how are y'all? That's criminal.
Hold on, Jimmy, relax. Hold on, Jimmy. The way people were talking about Colwell is as if this guy was like generational. That's how people, because I watched Colwell in the second half of the season when he was at Huddersfield, because that season is when Chelsea were asked with the whole Potter stuff. So I just checked out and started watching other types of football, other leagues and stuff. Colwell didn't move me at Huddersfield. I watched him at Brighton, didn't move me there. But people were saying that this guy's better than Vardy and he's generational and he's the next up and coming. And then the whole links to Liverpool. This guy's not that good.
I don't understand the point of this. Like, are we trying to say, like, okay, some people saying, like, we have our own goals.
My
there's
point
no
was,
point of this
I
argument.
think my
That-
hold on, hold on.
my point that my
That was the
point
I
initially.
brought it up to say he's trash.
No,
That was my
no,
point.
I'm saying
No,
And
my
there you go.
point
you're
on
right
the
in your own way, Jimmy. You're right in your own way. So does people that think
No,
that.
I wasn't right. It wasn't about me. I didn't know enough to know if he was good or not.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, for example, like you can be good at Brighton. You can be good in
And
U21s.
that was going to be my
It
point.
does not mean that you're going to be good at Chelsea because the priorities are different. The levels are different.
I don't. You know, I'm not buying that.
It's going to be my point
Because the
about
way he played wouldn't work at Bournemouth. The way he played wouldn't work at Fulham. The way he played wouldn't work at any club. So I don't get this. Oh, the levels of Chelsea.
How do you know
Chelsea. Hold on,
he
Chelsea.
plays the
Teams he looks stinky against is the teams he would play with any
How do
team.
you know he'd look the same playing for those teams?
What I think
But
is
because you're talking about Chelsea level, what level? Our defense, what level? What level are we at? What level? This is not championship. This is not a championship football team.
The level.
But the point is that he's supposed to get us there, right? That's the point. The point is that when you're one-on-one against Holland for Bournemouth.
Wait, Jimmy, let Alex go after because I think he wants to add to it. Go on,
no one gives a shit. People are going to say, listen, he's playing for Bournemouth and Holland. It is. If you're one-on-one against Holland for Chelsea and you get dog walk, first of all, that's on national TV. That's my point.
That's just perception.
I
don't give a fuck about perception.
Reality
is you're playing against the same people in the league you would be playing against no matter what team you play against. So if you look like shit, you're shit.
That's not what I was trying to say.
It's not the same, and you know it's not the same.
What do you mean it's not? Of course it's the same.
Wait, let's let Alex add into this. Go on, Alex.
What I'm saying is, I'm not saying that you're right. He's gonna play for Brighton. He's gonna play against Holland. You're right. That's not to it. The thing is about the other Premier Leagues that they have a different center back lines. For example, if Colwill was going to play for Brighton or for Liverpool, that does not necessarily means that they're gonna put him in a straight lineup, straight starting 11. He's gonna learn from Van Dijk. He's gonna fight for the other center backs. At Chelsea, he does not have that thing that he can be off somebody. Just like Badiashile was good looking when he played beside what his name, Thiago Silva. You see what I'm saying? If Colwill plays beside somebody, or any young football player plays beside somebody with massive experience, they'll learn. The thing about the football nowadays that everybody knows that young players all eager to go play first team football. That's not gonna change. We grow up faster now with different kind of players. The problem is you can grow the physicality of the player to the younger age. You cannot bring maturity. So the maturity of the player does not matter how old you are. If you're not mature enough, you cannot train that. Brain is not a muscle. You see what I'm saying? So for me, Colwill does not have. Who is Colwill supposed to learn from? He plays beside Badiashile.
You're making excuses for him. So that's what this all about, making excuses?
No. I think
that's what this is, a bunch of excuses. He's been ass.
No, I'm actually.
all I'm hearing is a bunch of excuses on why he's been ass. Like he's just ass, bro.
I am saying that the whole situation we created, it's not on the players, it's actually on the board. Board made that.
Yo, where's made that? What does the board have to do with his ability to pass? Remember, he was this great passer. What happened to that? Your partner not gonna help with your single ability. He was a great. Remember, he's supposed to be this great passer. Where's that?
I will try to explain it to you with, like, I'm sorry, but I know you like football, American football. So, for example, do you think it's not due
you don't have to switch to American football. I know this football pretty well. It's like don't patronize me to switch it to another sport. I know this sport pretty well. I think I've proven that. I
know you know. I'm trying to.
But you don't have to switch it, Alex. What I'm telling you is I don't agree with what you're saying. I'm talking about his individual talents that he's supposed to have. He's dropped off. He can't even pass the ball no more.
No, listen, I agree with Jimmy. Use this sport. And use this history of this. Hold on.
It has to do with not only
history of this
personal ability.
Where have you seen in the history of this sport right? Especially for us top clubs, which I'll still have to consider Chelsea a top club. We've seen a whole bunch of these great center backs, and we see them all develop at an older age. 19, 20 ain't it? It's only a few like a Varane who was actually really good at 19, 20, right? For what he was. And he was playing next to a super experienced guy. Apart from him, in modern history, I can't remember any young player or not young player. Let me not say that because forward
young center backs.
Young center backs doing that. So everything you said about Colwill is true. That can all be true.
As of right now, yes, he's shit.
Yeah. But then to think
that the team building is not involved in it.
I'm sorry. What I'm saying is to think that'll be different if you just replace Colwill with Hussein. Is setting yourself up for the exact same failure. Because that's the same shit is going to happen to him.
That's what I was trying to say.
You know, we can make these excuses for attackers. But I digress.
No.
Don't make these excuses for attackers.
We do, like Nico Jackson.
Jimmy,
game by game. When it's attackers, y'all start telling me about you don't care his age if he's out there, blah, 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 blah. We do not do this for attackers.
Is this aimed at us on the panel?
Do not do this for attackers. That's all I'm going to say. And nobody can tell me different. Yeah, and I'll leave it right there.
I know you ain't talking to me when you say that because I definitely
I said we don't do this for attackers. Do you hear we? You know what we means?
Right. Jimmy's right.
That means everybody. We do not do this for attackers.
We don't. Jimmy's right.
We don't. Let's keep the buck. We don't do this for attackers. Because when you bring, how many times have we bring up somebody's age? Somebody will say, "Oh, Madueke is this young or somebody this young," and niggas will go, "Well, look at Yamar." So don't tell me I'm wrong. We hear that shit all the time. I've heard people use Yamar as age don't matter. A billion and one times.
Wait, Jimmy, because I do think it's a bit more different for defenders than attackers. Just based off the role.
No. That's you making excuses. That's excuse. Once again, you're making excuses for them. It's excuse. If you're gonna use age, use age. If age don't matter, then don't fucking use age.
Do you more often see like
for me it's like forwards are more expressive, whereas with defenders,
once again, I'm gonna say it again, bruh. If you're gonna use age as an excuse, let it go both ways. If not, then I ain't trying to hear that shit. That's all
Jimmy, and I'm actually
that's all I'm saying.
Why do you see the young defenders? Well, okay, sorry.
I'm not saying, Jimmy, you're right. It shouldn't be excuse for the forward either. I'm saying if you look at the forward line, it's the same shit. It's the same on directors. Who over there learning from whom?
Madueke is not learning from anybody.
Madueke is young. Sanchez is young. Jackson is young. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm saying you're right.
So what am I saying wrong? So all right. So this is basically this is what I was told. This is what I was told. Do not put Colwill in any deals. Don't sell him for 75. Don't sell him for 80. He's generational. That's what I was told. Now, when I watch him play, I don't care about no partner, no nothing. No, there is nothing.
I see what you're saying
about Levi Colwill.
You're just upset with the people that told you that Colwill was generational. I see.
And that's my point. You can't tell me somebody's a fucking generational, next level prodigy, and then tell me their age. Age don't matter when you're generational.
You're 100% right. So if we can see that generational thing, take that off the table. He's not.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. You're acting like I'm
talking about Hussein.
By saying this dude is not what I was saying. If you can rewind with the original joke that I laughed, I said, "Oh, you motherfucker sold me a bag of goods about him being great." This generational thing. He's not.
That's the problem. We're jumping everywhere because we were talking about buying Hussein, the guy from what's his name? Hussein?
Yeah, Hussein.
Hussein, my bad. Hussein. We're talking about buying Hussein, who's also 19, and the comparison was him.
That's not how this conversation started.
It was. The comparison was him and Cole and the hype.
The conversation. I brought up Colwill. That is how it started. I brought up Colwill. I did
because we're talking about buying center backs.
But I wasn't talking to Houston. Didn't come up until he said the same thing is being said about Houston. That's why he don't want him. When I brought Caldwell up, I laughed and said I was brought up a bag of goods. That's not how this shit that I brought up Caldwell. I heard nothing about no Houston. Nobody was talking about Houston when I brought up Caldwell. Nobody. Nobody was talking about Houston.
I mean, it's recorded. People can go back and watch it and see. From what I remember hearing,
individual
I promise you, when I brought up Caldwell, nobody was talking about Houston.
We were talking about. I remember Scott was talking about why he doesn't want the Hoosling guy, right? And
that was after the conversation started.
Hold on, though.
That was after the conversation started. I promise you, I was here for that.
All right.
Yeah, that was after the conversation started.
So here's my statement from. This is usually people when I make my judgment on. I want Maresca out, and actually not Maresca out. Sorry, Maresca out. Those two frauds out.
Sporting directors here. Yeah.
Sporting directors, not Maresca. Sorry, misspoke. So the reason why is because there's actually a thing when they said it's a 4-year project, judge us after 4 years.
4 windows.
The 4 years is done. They directly responsible for everything that happens at Chelsea.
Mm-hmm.
So from now on, no matter what game, we can talk about the game after, like individual specific game.
And then after that, what the
point 1 to the point 2 is always going to be those two are out. No matter what's the situation, no matter what.
Cheers to that.
You see what I'm saying? Then with Maresca, if he keeps going for the next 3 games, just like with Pochettino, if you're going with next 3 games with same situation, no plan B, that the actual plan B, not the same. I don't know what to tell you. I know I don't like that kind of style of football. I try not to be how you say it.
Not too many coaches.
No. What's how like I don't want to have agenda.
You're trying to be as like level-minded as possible. I get you.
I don't want to be agenda driven. I did not like the way we play, and I still don't. But this is nonsense. This is complete nonsense. Like there's literally evidence of us crossing the ball in the box the game before, not the City game before. We stopped doing that this game. And a forward was in the box when he wasn't in the box last week. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He reacts with the most criticized things he does is reacts with the wingers. That's his critique. And if you look at the team, the way he speaks from the sideline, he only speaks with the forward-minded players. He never speaks with defensive players. Name me evidence when he ever speaks or directs.
That's something I've never focused on, but I'll keep a lookout on that in future games.
Yo,
people look out.
Yo,
never seen it.
Yo, think about where we at. Yo, we Trevor Chalobah starting that center back. What the fuck is going on?
And bro, like I said this on Armin's channel, and I said this on Armin's channel, and I said this on Casually. Like it's the game, that City game was the perfect indictment. That was everything that's happened with these directors, with what they've done. In terms of we had issues in the forward line.
Before you, let him go. Go on, so.
Bro, it's just the forward line not finishing chances, the goalkeeper, and defensively we suck. And the fact that Chalobah is like, he's makes mistakes and he's come back and he's still be our best centre back. That tells you everything. Yeah. And the fact that he's probably not, he shouldn't be a starter maybe at the club, and he's our best centre back. Just at the moment,
Before you go, Jimmy, let me just say, I would give it a month or two before we start saying Chalobah is our best centre back.
Wait, that's where I was going.
Hold on, Jimmy. Hold on, Jimmy. It was only
bad and voted him. I didn't get a ballot.
Hold on, Jimmy.
It's a low bar.
I did not get a ballot.
It's a low bar, bro.
It's a low bar, bro.
He does the bare minimum. That's it. Yeah.
Chalobah was so fucking terrible.
Jimmy, hold on.
Like the nerve that they got memes of him looking at Sanchez of him looking at his fucking self. He was god awful the other night. He was awful. Awful. That dude is yo. I don't even like crashing out on our players no more. Like I stopped doing that. You know what I mean? I stopped doing that because I think that's what led Mudryk to the steroid.
Here's
Alex, just before you go, Prime wanted to just land quick.
Okay, go ahead.
You saying Chalobah's our best center back is wild because it was only like a month or two ago you were saying Cole was our best.
Yeah, at the time he was. I'm saying in the team right now. I told you Chalobah. I think Chalobah's better than Cole. Bro, after the game the other night, after that City game, bro, I'm done with Cole. This guy needs the whole bench. Like, go and get me someone better than him. He needs the whole bench.
All y'all motherfuckers that had shit to say about Fofana,
bro. I told again when I said Cole is our best center back.
None of them is as good as.
But you wanted to say it's Cole.
The problem is everybody wants to like. You can be good for 5 games. You can be shit for the next.
And that's why I said
my whole point again. It depends. It like if you look at the individual, especially as a center backs individuals, you gotta understand each other like a freaking back of your hand. That's how important partnership
I'm
is.
starting to you gotta you to be great, you gotta understand each other like the back of your hand. I give you that to be great, not to just be decent.
Oh yeah. I'm not saying like
our defense was decent. Don't get it fucked up. Anybody that's trying to say our defense wasn't decent, you a fucking liar.
Do you know?
Our defense was decent, but ever since Fofana left. Gone.
Here's the thing that
recovery pace.
I don't think Chalobah is better than one-on-one than Colwill. I think we actually got beat by Pep Guardiola yesterday more than we got beat by because we literally Pep Guardiola switched and literally targeted our center back lines.
Counted us.
Those balls are actually going to the Haaland quicker than any of them play. They played freaking long ball like they never played before.
Yeah, but they fucked up so bad. Those are supposed to be regular over the top balls.
No. But that's the problem. He saw that we're weak in that area and he targeted it.
It wasn't even a weak. The Sanchez goal wasn't about a weakness. It's about a motherfucker who can't play football.
Do you understand? I'm not talking about the goal. I'm talking about the game moments where our actual center back line was exposed the most. When did our center back lines more exposed?
Yeah, but Alex, the mistakes that led to the goals were so bonehead that I can't give Pep no credit. Sanchez for the first one.
I get what he's saying because there were similar situations throughout the game because they were catching us out with that high line.
Exactly.
And not even just there, especially in the first half.
It was throughout the whole second half.
Like if you know the way Pep coaches and you see the difference in it within the game,
I hear that, bro. I hear that.
Haaland before he scored. No.
But the two things can be correct thing. Like there was in the mistakes.
Look at the goal. Look at the goal score. Let's go back. Look at the goal score. We already know Sanchez goal. That was a joke. And then second, Colwill was actually not doing a bad job holding up Haaland.
That was Chalobah.
Chalobah come running over there like a fucking happy little puppy dog. If Chalobah literally did his job, nowhere he would have been passing the ball back to a midfielder.
I swear,
but Chalobah literally ran over and gave Jimmy all the space.
Just the goals. He's talking about the game in
general. The whole second half.
Go on. My point being is, it wasn't like they got
beat.
The
situation was the same situation.
No, I don't think you guys are listening to what Jimmy's saying.
I get what Jimmy's
not disagreeing with Alex. Jimmy's point is the actual goals themselves are things that we gave City.
They gave. If these guys actually just did their jobs, that would have been typical regular football.
Like Alex is right in terms of what Pep did.
Those goals were more given than they were taken.
Hold on.
And I'm
Alex
hearing
is right.
that.
Wait, hold on. Alex is right in terms of what Pep did in that second half. Alex is right. However, the goals themselves we gave that City scored is not based off of their brilliance. It's based off of what we gave them. That's the
bonehead. The second goal, Sanchez.
Oh my God!
That's the point I'm making.
The warnings. I'm saying like if the warning signs before that Haaland goal was the warning signs for the third goal, even how high line was, how we played the high line, how Pep read it, and he's like, you know what? Here's the thing. I know Haaland 1-on-1 with any center back, he will destroy them, and he used that. He did not do it once. He did it throughout the game. He did it. He did.
No, it's okay.
Like it's like a jab. It's like hold on.
Yeah.
It's like boxing. When you land in the first couple of jabs, you're not thrown. You're right because you wanna. You mark the distance. The jab you marking for the distance. When you made it one time across the back line, 2 times across the back line, offside. Not it didn't work. When third or fifth time it works, you cannot tell me that that's individual mistakes only. You can see that that's a plan.
No, I agree.
Okay, we're gonna plan for the keeper to run out and stay out and get chipped.
Alex, I agree with you.
You don't plan that.
I agree with you because I saw those warning signs too. I agree with you. However, the goals themselves we conceded is based off of the mistakes we made. It's not City's
well, that's usually how football works.
No, but not the way you're trying to state it. You talk about that. What you basically saying was spray and pray.
Okay. Foden. What about Foden goal? Can you explain whose Foden fault is?
Who's what?
Foden's goal.
The third goal.
Chalobah ran over and double team Haaland and left. He fucked up the line. He could have stepped up. He could have did anything. He ran over and left all the fucking space. Chalobah.
I can't talk.
No, he's right, but my analysis of.
Go on now.
No, I just it's moot point. It's I'm not trying to prove wrong. I'm just saying I'm not looking moments of the game. I'm looking the whole game. There's moments in the game and there's a whole game.
Alex, look how many times we caught them offside. You know how many offsides they had? But that Mamouche, everybody tried to gas up Mamouche. He was offside 17 times. 17.
Yeah,
everything.
And the time
he's
that
giving
he actually
Reece James
was
problems. He gave
when,
Reece James no problems. He was offside 17
and the time
times.
that he was onside was when Maduki was crushing his ass.
Alex, do you not, Alex and Jimmy, do you not get that? Like, you guys
I know what's individual mistakes. I'm not talking about the game anymore. I'm talking.
I know. I agree with what Alex is saying because I saw the warning.
I heard you 50 times.
I was talking about it on the stream, but the goals we conceded is not from the warning sign. It's from just dumbass mistakes.
What?
Dumbass errors.
It's dumbass.
Everybody was where they was supposed
okay.
to be.
Haaland's goal was not.
Haaland goal was from Sanchez. Look what Sanchez did. What the fuck was he doing all the way outside his goal?
I think what Alex was saying is like the way City was playing.
I think the point is that
as well.
They were trying to put us in the same situations the
hold on a
game,
second. You think
hoping that we'll make an error, and we did.
No. You think for a second if Sanchez was in goal and Haaland did what he did to Chalobah after he put him on the ground, you don't think he's still scoring that goal even if he's in goal?
Bro,
not from there. The
wait, you telling me you've never seen Haaland take a shot and put it into row fucking 85,000?
No.
What are we talking about?
Like it would be in a good position for him to bury it. It might be still.
Okay, listen, maybe
Haaland shots.
On the angle.
One-on-one.
Maybe Haaland still scores.
That one would have been a good position for him. It'd be very unlikely
if Sanchez
I'm trying to get the goal up myself.
If Sanchez stays in goal, maybe Haaland still scores. But you know what? That's a more difficult opportunity than Sanchez basically being out of the goal.
Yes.
That's the point. It's a bro. Like, Sanchez made it a lot more easier than it should have been. That's the point.
He gave him the fucking goal.
I'm not defending.
No. I get what you mean.
If Sanchez just stays in goal, right? Haaland floors Chalobah. Haaland
it doesn't really matter.
You know what? That's brilliant play from Haaland.
I'm just saying.
Let it go. They're not gonna understand what you're trying to say.
I know.
I understand what Alex is saying.
I just.
But the goals we conceded themselves, like that's not brilliant City play.
Well,
I don't know how you're not.
He's not saying it's brilliant from City play. Haaland scored at the 68th minute, and before that 68th minute, They've been doing that the whole second half.
Exactly. Before that specific moment, they've been doing that.
Yes, through the individual moment where they fucked up and they made his goal, but that should have been an awareness.
But I'm not. Nobody's arguing with you, Prime.
Yeah, nobody's arguing with you. We agree. We agree.
But the point is,
the whole point is if you keep doing this plan against these guys time and time over,
you're looking for the error.
They're going to make an error. You know they're going to make an error,
and that's when Maresca should be.
That's why I was saying that they targeted.
Be aware this
they targeted. That's why I give it to Pep, because Pep noticed the weakness and he targeted that weakness.
Are you saying he targeted our errors? Is that what you're saying?
He targeted that we're going to make those mistakes.
Okay.
Yo, if players got
hold on a second.
Okay.
When you have a shitty left back and you target that, you're attacking for that thing, what do you expect them to do? Like, are you expecting that left back that he's gonna make mistakes?
Yeah, what?
And
exactly.
Does well, if you've gotten that left back two or three times, it might not even be him making the error. It might be the center back, because now he's so worried he does something that he's not supposed to do. Like run to the center back. Like, I can't leave him 1v1 against Holland.
By the way, the second goal,
4 or 5 times. Let me run to him and try to.
That 1-1, when they scored that 1-1, if you can bring that the first goal that they scored, if you can bring it on the screen, I'll tell you exactly how that thing worked. Every time they did it. The first goal, the 1-1. If you can freeze frame it and you can see that fraud of Maduki playing everybody on one side. You know how Jimmy say that Maduki was offside 17 times?
Yeah.
The one time that they crossed it in the middle, because he used to cross it to James.
What frame do you want at?
Where you can see that, what's his name? The run before the Cucurella.
The Vardio run.
Yeah, Vardio.
No.
Nunes.
The Nunes run.
Nunes.
Yeah.
Sorry, that's a foul.
Yeah.
You will see it, because Jimmy just admitted that they've been crossing to that Mamouche guy 17 times, and they missed it. And guess position of the ball when they crossed it. You see, look who's on the far side, and he noticed that he's not.
Yeah.
Look who's look how we are off. We were cutting them offside all the time because we had the straight line. One person doesn't, and that ball, it goes instead of to what's his name, to Mamouche. You see, I'm trying to calm down because I'm I'm still upset.
No, you're right, Alex. You're right.
So, for example, when they crossed that ball to Mamouche was usually between the center backs and James, right?
Yeah.
So this is the area they targeted all the time. Now, when this guy stays there, instead of crossing over here, they went between the other two center backs. Look at where Colwill is, and no man's land.
Yeah.
So instead of going between the center back
but whoa. Since we want to be tactical, Terry, let's slow down. The person who fucked this up is Madueke, not none of the defenders. This was fucked up by Madueke.
I know. So I'm saying, no, Jimmy.
Mamouche was doing what he'd been doing. He was really supposed to be fucking offside if Madueke wasn't ball watching.
But
that's the point. Keep doing the same thing to the other team makes an error, like the winger keeps you onside and fucks up.
But if anybody's going to fuck up like that, it'll be a winger. Like, so this is a defensive flaw made by an attacking player.
I'm trying to tell you that the game was targeted certain way against us.
I understand. I can dig that. But okay, so you saying that to say what? He should have did what here?
Adjust it. Can take that away.
Adjust in what way?
Go deeper. Don't go so high line.
Line back.
Yeah, push line back.
Man, if this motherfucker,
especially with how passive we were after the first 20 minutes.
It was literally
you're gonna be passive. At least be a bit deeper when you do that.
Offside all game, man. They was offside so many times.
You know
and then this dickhead
is laughing. What's his name with Tottenham for keeping the line so high, even though they don't have a player to do it. We are literally exhibit A on the screen, and we refuse to deny it. Oh, if only that weirdo was not keeping players on side.
Yeah, but that when your coach you to pay attention. So the high line is not the problem, it's the execution of it.
I'm done with that guy. I'm done. That Maduki kid, fuck off.
Don't Don't blame me.
He's he as bad as Ukraine Bolt, that drug dealer from Colombia. I'm done with both of them. Sancho does make.
Yeah, he does too.
Oh, brother.
I'm still mad. I'm still mad at Sancho. I'm not mad. Like, I'm still mad at Sancho for people refuse. Like, I heard somebody. I heard Mo. I heard Judge Mo yesterday on the stream on Terry trying to freaking be I'm neutral, and what's his name, and he's like, oh, I'm neutral, and I'm trying to tell you telling me that this game is lost because of Sancho. In some way, yes, because the same Mo saying if only Jackson finished the dinner, they would have scored. You would have won the game. I can use the same thing against the goalkeeper. If goalkeeper causes the goal, I can say the same thing. Like, you causing us the goal, Sanchez.
Yeah, because
you conceding the goal directly, and there's evidence that you put it on the screen that he literally 5 games he caused us direct goal. It's not in 1 game; it's 5 games.
Big 5.
He conceded the goal. So you know how people say how important if Jackson scores those goals. It's exactly the same importance on the goalkeeper to not concede the goals.
Exactly.
It's even more important if you ask me.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's even more important. And this fraud of Judge Mo, wait until I get hold of on his stream one time, and you're gonna freaking tell me that Maresca got Yes, I know that. Maresca got outplayed against Pep. His biggest point was that Maresca is not experienced. I agree with him. Pep is better than Maresca. But the problem was, it's not the first time. We played like this against Wolves. We played like that against Crystal Palace. Who's more experienced? Wolves coach? Crystal Palace coach? Who?
I find it hilarious that y'all don't like. Cole Palmer shit the bed. That pass to Jackson, Jackson could have hit it with his left. He could have hit it with his dick. I don't care. It was a shitty pass.
It was overplayed.
I would have scored that goal. I would have scored it,
bro. I think a proper striker hits that. I ain't gonna lie.
It's not a great pass, but he still could have scored.
It was a terrible.
They're both gone good.
You know what? He should have tried.
DM me Twitter or Instagram. DM
Jimmy. He should have tried and missed it. This is what he did.
That shit was a terrible pass. I don't give a fuck if it was
That's
R9.
not a terrible pass. He should have tried and missed it.
Bro.
No.
Terrible pass.
I will no.
It was a terrible pass.
No.
I don't know why the fuck Palmer just can't get blamed for what he did. It was a terrible pass.
I wish Palmer actually took it on his own.
He should have taken a shot, from that position.
It was a better
made the pass first time. That's what he should have did.
Oh, that's
Jackson should have did it with left foot. If he's gonna miss, it's still better than what he did.
I don't agree with that. I just don't. It was a shit pass.
It wasn't.
It was a shit pass. Terrible fucking pass.
Can you freaking bring me the frame of that? Yeah, and you will see. Freaking what's his name? What's his name with those glasses? The musician. Fuck it, Ray Charles. No, what's his name?
Yeah,
Blind one.
That's Ray Charles. Yeah.
Yeah, he could have fucking scored.
You don't want to
Right. Where is it?
Terrible pass.
You saw his bad touch here from Gavardio's mistake as well. Man took a Madueke touch. It just.
I don't know what it has to do for that Madueke kid to be subbed.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's a good point.
Where was it? 1 minute.
He almost broke his fucking leg.
It was early in the game.
If you can bring me another thing.
Yeah. I found it.
No, I'm saying like on the 26th minute, that Madueke kid. Oh my God, he did the same thing again.
Looking at a still frame, talking about the goal was open.
Got no football IQ. That's the problem.
Come on, dog. How you?
Once again, it's a still fucking frame.
Come on, bro.
It's a still frame. That ain't shit.
Yeah,
I know what I watched
you,
live. It was a shit pass.
It was the weight in too far forward, but he still could have.
Either way, he still could have got it on his left.
This picture don't do nothing. This picture says nothing or does nothing. It's a still frame. It does nothing.
Yeah, I'm
It
with
literally-
that.
So you don't think any proper striker would have made that?
If you look with a ball, this is a still frame. This not showing you with a ball.
I know it's a still
What's your
frame, but
problem
I'm
with the
talking
pass?
about
Why was your problem with the pass?
It was terrible.
No,
Too
which
far
way
ahead.
is it
Too far in
terrible?
front
Which
of
him.
way is it terrible?
Bro, do I need to explain what a terrible
Yeah,
pass?
yeah,
It was
please,
a terrible
please
pass.
explain it to me. Which way you think you
No,
categorize?
not
the
get
ball?
straight across in front of in the path when he running. He had to run off the path to get. Look where he
Even-
had to go
you
to
see-
get
come
the
on,
ball.
bro, you not know. This is where he touches the ball with his right foot. Even with the right foot, he should try to attempt to kick it.
If he's doing, but look at the angle he was running at to get his foot there. He wasn't in no. That wasn't like a tap. He was running.
Nah,
he
you
ran.
can't do
He
that,
stretched
bro.
full to reach there. How the fuck you gonna stretch full and shoot?
You do not. You do not
Nah,
stretch
bro.
to control the ball. Jimmy.
Bullshit! Go watch this shit at normal speed. He
I
watched.
never
He
watched
stretched full to get there. That's
I
how
watched
bad
it,
the
Jimmy.
pass was.
Nah,
watched it.
dog. No.
Man, get the fuck out of here. That shit was nowhere near on target. The shit we had to stretch to
You know
get
who's
it.
running
The
fast?
goalkeeper-
Edison was not what's his name? Not Jackson.
Man, that was a
He could
terrible
even
fucking-
Trivela it right
What
there.
was that?
He still
Yes,
would've got-
I'm saying he could play
Like-
hit it with outside of his right
Terrible
foot.
pass, man.
No.
Shit was a terrible
Jackson
pass.
is a terrible finisher, so there's no.
I know he's a terrible
you can do
finisher, but I'm
this.
saying
Y'all
even a
keep
proper striker
expecting
Trivela in it would have
the
made
The
that.
pass was bad. Listen, the pass was bad, but all this.
Which way
any
is
good
bad?
striker
Can you
is
tell
gonna-
me which
hold
way
on,
the pass is bad?
Hold on. Any good striker is going to attempt to kick that either way. I'm attempting that shit on goal. The goal is
That's what I'm
empty.
saying.
I'm
Yes.
attempting it on goal. If I miss, if it hits the post, if it goes out, big up. But I'm trying that.
And even if
Where-
he does
where-
miss, we'll
What
say,
you
okay,
say about the
Palmer, that was
pass,
all
I
on
don't
you. That was a
respect
bad
you
pass.
guys. You have to shoot
Where
that.
is
You
that?
have to shoot that.
What's your name? Lewis. Where you get that? Send me that video. That right there. That
What?
Send me that. That what you looking at? Right there.
This.
Where you get that?
This is a full match replay. It's on the Chelsea website.
Oh, that's on the website. 15.
Yeah, it's a full match replay.
Okay.
Yeah, no worries. No worries.
Upload
If you will go to
yeah,
26
yeah.
minutes when Maduki has a possession on the right side.
Yeah, give me a sec. I'll go pull that up. 26 minutes, you said.
When he beats the player on the right, outside the box on the right.
Audio, yep.
Okay.
He beats Guardiola. No, he beats two players.
Yeah, it's supposed to.
Gets on
That's
his
right.
left.
Oh, the pass over the top.
Yeah, with the right foot. He changes his mind and goes back to the right.
Oh, wait. Gundogan's pass over the top.
No,
Or
Maduki.
Noni in possession.
Noni in possession. He beat both players. Man, those Falcons are beasts this season. I hate them.
And before he crosses it in the box, well, the low cross.
Like when he beats those two players, look at he got on his left foot. Look where the players are.
Just muscle through and run 50 yards unchecked.
We talking this action.
Yeah, look. You see,
yeah.
that's on his left. Look how both center back, whatever those players are, look in the position. You know what I'm saying? They tried to run in to stop the cross. He beat them. All he has to do, readjust the foot and cross it in the box. 2 seconds later, we lose a possession because he tries to beat the players on the right again. And Sanchez does this all the games, all the time. Same shit.
Here's Noni Madueke. This is not a game for
I'm just
defensive
trying to get
coaches.
to. There we go. And
Do
that's
you see what I'm saying? Like, look how you get from your favorite foot to cross in the box to that. Did you see the frame before? He beat the players. About to cross it with the left foot. Why? Why he did that?
I don't know, man.
Simple answer, Alex, is he's got no football IQ. That's the
It's
reason
IQ,
why.
man. It's IQ.
He got no football IQ. You can clearly see it's only players in front of him that he's not going to get the ball to a teammate, and yet he still attempts it.
Most of these young
Lost.
players don't, and it goes back to what me and Daniel said before. The way this team and Alex, the way this team has been
Sancho
compiled
does
is
the
an
same
embarrassment.
Yeah, exactly.
Sancho does the same. He cooks players perfectly the first time. It's like he's a freaking killer. Like one shot is not enough. You have to put it a controlled one. I swear, man, I'm gonna call him. What's his name? The guy that goes to prison, the putty one that killed that insurance guy. What's his name?
Luigi.
Luigi. Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
the
gonna call
pretty
both of
one?
them Luigi. Freaking idiot.
Pretty one is crazy.
Well, that's why the way they put him in what's the name? In
Let him get out of prison and catch you, man. That's
yeah. That's what I'm saying. Well, like
No,
those
Ziyad,
kind
what
of-
you have to understand is our target
Pretty,
isn't
I'm
top
a man.
four.
I'm a man.
Yeah, it was top 4 next season, Zia. Didn't you hear?
Yeah. Oh man, you didn't hear? Like we're doing
I
the
don't
chill
even
guys thing for
react
real
to
now.
Maresca's comment.
Wait, hold
I don't
on. When
even
did
react because
Maresca say
with
that?
pure
by the way?
stupidity.
Before
Maresca's
the game
comment
yesterday.
before the
After-
game,
before the game,
after
yeah.
the game, the strategy
Oh,
is
after.
pure
Oh.
stupidity.
But when
Trust me,
Maresca
bro.
was
Them
appointed,
comments
was
were
he not?
annoying.
Was he not speaking about how, he thinks this team can dominate for 8 to 10 years or something?
I
He
don't
did,
know,
yeah.
man.
That's how he got the job,
Oh
apparently,
my
yeah.
God, he said that we have a 4-year project. We in the 4th year. Give us a 4 windows. I just want to freaking punch that ball fraud. Fuck off.
No, but this comes from the sporting directors, though.
Yeah, it does.
It's them.
It's
They're the
Guys,
ones saying it.
It's a
Does it
stupid
not kind of
concept.
sound similar to like what happened with what Potter and Poch, where we went through a rough patch, so they started changing the expectations?
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Mm.
Yeah,
But that-
I
but
said
they
that
have a
earlier,
high
Brian.
standard
They
when
do.
you walk in.
That's
but
three
some shit
different
they do
guys
that.
from 3 different backgrounds all saying the same thing. That's a pattern.
That has to come.
Yeah,
from
they have a
that has
cheat
to
sheet.
come
You
from
know
them.
when they those phone buzzers, the people that call you see if you need the filters for vacuums. They have a
Because they
they
believe
have a
the same
list
thing
that they
that
go
a lot
through.
of fans do.
Yeah.
Listen, there's a good young core there. They're gonna let me sign some really talented, experienced guys to pair with them. Then they realize, no, they're not, and that's what you have to change up. If I say I need a midfielder, a DM, and you bring me Casadai, I gotta change up everything.
It's
That's
a
not
stupid
a real-
That's
that's
not
not
You know
real.
what's funny?
Just
By the time we're
take
gonna
out
get
a bunch of
experienced
teams.
players, Chelsea players are gonna be too old.
To sell.
We're gonna be in a hospice house.
Banking on a
Hey.
bunch of teams to get top 4 is kind of crazy with no experience. That you putting all your eggs in one basket for some teenagers, bro.
Hey, at certain
They don't
points,
have no
some
type of
We're
mentality.
just
these young
dying on this
players,
hill of this guy.
bro. At certain
And
points,
then our so-called experience is technically Sanchez, Disasi, and Tosin. That's our so-called experience. And I guess
Yeah.
you want to add Chalobah in there too.
No, Chalobah was already here. It's like Chilwell. I don't count them.
Yeah, that's fair.
They brought them. Like, I'm thinking of these they got, like guys they
I don't
brought.
think
The
Chua
experience they brought is
is
shit.
allowed to be around the team.
But like it's just sad, bro. And then when we have struggles like the midfield and Caicedo's been ran to the ground, we got Diddy and Epstein looking at a 17-year-old to send to Strasbourg. That's our sporting directors, Diddy and Epstein. That's it. These niggas want to go find another 19-year-old when we have main problems over here. It doesn't make any sense. Like it's sick, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's sad to see. You know what I'm saying? And all they've been calling for is experience. That's it. We're not asking for anything crazy.
Here's our experience.
Yeah, it's face off. Man.
That's what we're
I
getting.
thought Donald Trump already said there's only 2 genders. I thought we're done
Yeah.
with this shit.
Yeah, man said Garnacho. No, bruv. There's another one. There's another one, bruv.
Hey,
Those teeth, man.
when that Garnacho chant drops from Chelsea,
Fuck
Oh,
it.
he
Will.
bags his first goal and man start doing Viva Garnacho. Oh,
no. There's like there's a new chant in there. You guys can make.
Oh no. What's the new chant?
I'm saying there is a new chant in there that you can make. Matt Dav probably will have them, man. So
Yeah, Matt Dav will probably have one for us. Who knows? Oh, what a load of
Man
shit.
said
Shout out
stop
to AP
calling
saying
them
either
out.
Clown Lake changes this under 24 model or we're finished. We can't win the league without experience. We need a new spine, experience, top level. Like, bring in a bit of experience, but like also just bring in the profiles that we've clearly been lacking for the last 2 years. Like the striker with box presence. like the Lavia replacement, like the centre back with recovery pace.
Bro,
Like a
we
goalkeeper
have,
that isn't
bro,
a
we
relegation
have,
level goalkeeper.
we have a Lavia replacement.
Any
by the way.
keeper.
We have a Lavia
No,
replacement.
it needs to be more than. I'll be real. It needs to be a goalkeeper that is levels
We
clear
got
of
Santos as a
Sanchez.
Lavia replacement.
No, I'm not talking about that Santos guy. I'm talking about Leslie. It's actually a defensive midfielder.
Actually, I wouldn't mind Leslie actually at Chelsea.
I've been talking
I
about
wouldn't
Leslie.
mind.
Same.
The Chuku brother, I wouldn't mind him. I wouldn't
That's
mind
not.
him.
Don't call him Chuku.
That's nuts.
As soon as we get back here, y'all go back to
I'm
hate.
surprised you can even pronounce Leslie. Man.
I
Do what?
remember he was here a couple months ago and he was not good enough, need a loan. This same player, same guy, same fucking guy, same guy wasn't good enough. He need a loan, get him out my club.
Yo, would you take
I
Jamie
genuinely think he had,
Vardy
like
at
one or
Chelsea?
two starts and then got injured.
No,
This is fucking amazing. I just think it's amazing. Like this is fucking.
But Jimmy,
I'm
you
not with
cannot
any of
be
these guys
only
on
because
Leslie, man.
everybody
Same
says
fucking
something
Leslie
about every
Uguchukwu.
player.
I was saying,
I want
don't
you to bring
get
back-
rid of these guys. Oh no, these guys need loans.
Jimmy,
They're not
but you
ready.
will not find if you around people on spaces on YouTube, you will not find the people that actually consistently likes the same players. So one of them will say, "Yeah, I want Uguchukwu out."
Nah,
Another
I'm
one will say,
talking
"Yeah."
about the over. I don't talk about spaces. I don't do Twitter.
No, not
bruh.
spaces. I'm saying people on Twitter, people
in
on
here,
YouTube.
in here. When I be talking,
here?
I talk about the sentiment in here, the panel, the chat. You know what I mean? Like I ain't making this up. I'm old enough to remember. Remember when Leslie Uguchukwu wasn't good enough and he needed a loan. Get him out the club. He's not ready yet.
I don't think he's good enough to be a starter, but I think he's good enough to be if Lavia is injured.
I mean,
Nobody
Ain't
thinks
about
that
it.
he's ready to be a
that was the
starter.
same
like he's
thing
looking
I was
at
saying before.
Prime Alex, man.
What?
I was saying, catch your sub. He's subbing y'all. Prime Alex.
I still don't understand what you're saying.
It be like that though. I get it. It be like that.
Cool.
It's a big up RK saying under 21s is a scam. Buy young, sell for profit. Again, only for a certain selection they're buying young to sell. The rest, there is still a core that we've expressed before. But big up to you, RK. Username Cypress says, get that guy out the voice call, bro, is yapping. Not too sure who you were addressing that to, but big up to you, username anyway, man. Big up, bro. RK says, Roman was the only reason Chelsea won everything. Otherwise, it was just another London club. It's a mentality from top down matters. No hope with this management. Well, I mean,
Watch
we did
your
still have
mouth.
more
Roman
European
wasn't the
cups
only
than the
reason.
rest of
You had
London.
great fucking
before Roman.
managers, you but Roman ain't do it on his own. Yeah, Jose.
We won FA Cups before Roman came in as well. What's this man talking about?
Watch your mouth. He ain't do
Know
it
your
on his
history,
own.
bro.
We had great fucking managers, bruh. Don't do that.
We had a European trophy before Roman, but whatever.
No, it's not even about before Roman, but with Roman. It wasn't like Roman was doing it with.
Hey, give Roman his credit,
Yeah,
man.
great
He signed
fucking
Roman
managers.
gives credit for picking those managers.
He signed them.
But that's my point.
Yeah, but he had
My
Peter
point
Kenyon
is-
as well to
Oh, whoa,
replace
whoa,
him.
whoa,
so I
whoa.
mean-
Why I'm saying
Oh,
is
wait, at
I'm
the
not
same
as
time,
much.
Alex, let's act.
And
Let's
he
not
also
act like
hired
those
Peter
managers
Kenyon
that
from
he
Manchester
picked up
United.
were like,
Exactly.
or like somewhere starving. Like, I need a
Yeah,
job.
come on,
Nobody wants me. Like, no, they were well sought after managers.
Well, what's his name? Jose Mourinho was like he was not on the people's like list.
Jose
Roman.
Mourinho won a Champions League.
Yeah, I know, but he wasn't like everybody after him.
He wasn't everyone after him. Okay.
Stop. He was
After Jose Mourinho, he's young and inexperienced manager. He won the Champions League, but he was young and experienced.
He was top, bro. Everybody, he was the next thing. It wasn't a surprise that he came in and cooked. You wasn't surprised. I know I wasn't surprised. Nobody was surprised, Alex.
Actually,
was
a lot
like
of people
second
were
or
surprised
third
that
year
he
before he
let
came.
Okay, all
Ranieri
that
go.
being said, who's their Jose Mourinho?
Huh?
Who's their Jose? Clearly.
Who?
Clear Lakes Mourinho. Where's Clear Lakes Mourinho?
Maresca ain't got no fucking Mourinho. Ain't got no Mourinho.
Actually,
That's who they told us we're winning the league with.
Actually, Maresca is more like our Ranieri.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Really? You know how many Chelsea fans are surprised that Roman let Ranieri go?
These niggas ain't get a what's the broad name?
Wait, what?
What's the broad name?
I wasn't one of those
Marino.
Chelsea fans.
Yeah, they need a
Big up to
Mourinho.
them.
Bro.
Do what?
Said 2 Leons.
You one of those Chelsea fans, Daniel?
Hell no.
I was. Ranieri
What,
You
you
want
wanna
to fuck
do
up on
Ranieri?
Ranieri.
No, I know that, but I'm saying he wasn't doing too bad at Chelsea.
Nah,
Oh, no, he wasn't like he was crap.
wasn't.
Not
But
at
that's
all.
what I'm saying. Like, you don't like
Do you know how you justify firing him?
by winning the league next season. Yes.
I'm saying, so like, you know what I mean?
No.
Like,
Nah, hold, wait. Shh. Daniel, bullshit. Fuck
How?
you. Nah, we could have kept Ranieri and won the next year. We jumped the gun.
Oh no, I don't think that would have happened.
I want back to
watch
back.
it
That's
out,
invincible.
Alex.
That's invincible season.
Because this is shit he tried to tell me when he said we got rid of
Back to
KDH,
back.
KDB, and I said we won the league. You talking about so what? I'm
Jimmy,
like,
do you
what?
know who was invincible this when Ranieri won the league?
That's not what I said.
That is what you said, nigga.
That's not what I said, bro. That's not
Yo,
what I said.
oh, you did say even though we won the league, it
So
wasn't
what?
justified.
I said it was a bad move either way because you could have won the league with it. Because if you couldn't
Nah, it wasn't no. If he got rid of him, Oscar came in and we won the league. He's justified for getting rid of KDB. You said he's not.
He's not.
He won the league. There's nothing more you could do.
There is more you could do because you're planning for more than
he's
1
not
year.
justified for
De Bruyne
firing.
was a key part in
You're
6, to
planning.
be fair.
Listen, you're planning for more than 1 year, and he went to
Well,
a
if he would have
rival.
planned Ranieri,
Hold on,
coulda-
let me
listen.
get my point off.
Ranieri,
though.
look,
Wait,
Ranieri
go
would've
on,
won the league. Listen, nah,
You know, listen.
same prop.
Here's the reality. Though.
Here's the reality.
Hold on,
Let me do the not reality. Let me do my not
The niggas
reality.
who have
Like
taken- hold on.
yours
The
first.
niggas who have taken the most
I
titles
think
away
Daniel
from us,
Jimmy got you.
Liverpool
I got him.
and City.
I got
Nah,
him
you
on
don't.
this one.
You got
I got
him
him on this one.
Gotcha.
Not like KDB have been the best players
Let's
and the
do-
best team taking
Nah,
titles away from
KDB.
us.
It took KDB
Sorry.
2-3 more seasons before he became world class.
Nah,
Yeah.
he was world class the next year, bro. I'm sorry.
Nah, I know he wasn't.
He was. Yeah, he was.
No,
He had a
was,
great
but he
season
wasn't.
with, I think,
You
Wolves.
know what
Nah,
I
he
mean?
was. He was different.
No,
He
no.
was the player
no.
of the season with Wolfsburg.
No, he was, but he
I was gonna say, he
wasn't.
took
There was
Wolfsburg to
midfielders
challenge him for
better
a
than
title,
him.
which they hadn't done in years.
Like,
Yeah.
bro, he's like, come on,
Yeah.
bro. He's like, he was one. The
He
fact
was
that
one
he
of
was so
the
good,
best
so fast.
midfielders, but his name
Right.
wasn't listed
The
as
fact
one
that
of
he was
the
so
best.
good, so fast. Like, now we have hindsight. This is a hindsight comment, obviously. When you look back and you see how good KDB was the next year, it's like, come on, man, he could have done that shit.
But we won the print. We lifted the print.
I
bro.
know, yeah,
Nobody
we
missed-
won it. We won it. Big up.
Justified.
Big up. That's why he got fired. Yeah. Happened.
He always get fired. That's
In
what he
10th place?
does.
In 10th
Right
no,
now,
no,
he-
not even in 10th
yo,
place.
He's second place in
like
Fenerbahce, but he's a winner. He's a consistent winner.
dirty, bro. He left us on 17th place, bro. That was
Yes,
nasty
he
work.
did. That was some
He did us crazy. Bro.
nasty work. He did us nasty. Hell yeah.
Like the
He did
great
it nasty.
Dave Chappelle said,
At
got you,
least he
bitch.
didn't sue us. That pussy, that fucking bald-headed fuck Kanye sued us.
Hey, Alex, what else?
Like
is
the
there
great
about-
Dave Chappelle said, Jimmy, got you, bitch.
Alex, what else is there to talk
Gotcha,
about?
bitch.
Right, shout out to Kool-Aid Man. He says Sancho is all foreplay and no penetration. Neto and Noni are arse. 60 million for Garnacho. Clown Lake. Minerals was right all along
Sancho's
about
not
these owners.
ass.
First off,
Sancho's
fuck
not ass.
Minerals. Second of all, Sancho, like, this is only coming out of this game. He wasn't
No,
good
but
today.
not only that,
That was it.
Sancho and Neto, if they get a fucking striker, then you'll see them play to their
You'll see
ability.
the
I
output.
hate when
Yeah,
we sign
yeah.
players and expect them to do something that they never did. Neto always got assists from going inside to a striker. We don't fucking really have one. I don't know what to call Jackson. So
And
and to
yet
expect Neto
again-
to come here and get 11 assists on
And
this
yet
season,
again,
it
we're
ain't gonna
losing.
happen.
Look, Jimmy, and yet again, we're looking at Garnacho to fix that problem.
And that's what I'm saying. That's why these fucking what's they
Oh,
call sporting directors.
By
They
the
don't
way,
know
just
it's not Garnacho.
fucking
They're
Autobahn
gonna
and
get
ran
don't
over
worry.
at a
Get them
high
out.
speed.
by the way, just on Garnacho, and this the one I'm about to say is not meant to trigger Alex because I know he hates him as a player. But after my comments in the last stream, Madueke has now equaled Garnacho's best ever scoring
Oh
season.
shit, that's
In-
right. Score it.
In
Mhm,
15
he did.
less games. In 15 less games.
He stole Palmer's Chalaba's goal.
Don't
He
give a shit.
stole Chalaba's goal last week.
We're not that was the week before. You wilding. You still stuck on that?
Okay, man. I'm still.
That's
Yeah,
the
he
point.
scored this
It was a
week
nice
off his
Hey,
own merit. Chill.
Garnacho's the solution.
You
people.
wild.
Not Garnacho. I'm saying Maduki stole Chalobah's
Yo,
goal.
y'all hate Madueke too much. Chill. He got his own goal this time, yo.
Chalobah's
No,
bitch
this
ass.
time, yes. Not. I'm talking about Wolves.
Yeah, no
So
one cares.
what? Goals are made to be stolen.
Yeah, no one cares.
But if he would let
Daytime
it go
robbery.
and somebody came and knocked that shit off the line, y'all would have fucking. Oh, he didn't play to the whistle. How dare him? He was thinking about being with the men's them. Oh my gosh. He probably helps knife crime.
There was a Jackson behind him.
Did the right thing.
Did you say he probably had a knife crime?
Yeah, he helps on knife crime. Yeah, he helps that. Yeah, that's what they do with Madueke. People got mad at him for scoring a fucking goal. Like only at Chelsea you see some shit like that.
Fuck Madueke.
He probably had a knife crime. Was crazy.
No, brother.
Like there was mad. When I remember
And
when
then the guy
Palmer
does
did
the
it, and
fake,
everybody was like, "Oh my gosh, did you guys see Palmer
then he
take
goes
away
and do the
Nkunku's
fake.
goal? It was so cute. Oh my gosh,
And
I'm
then
gonna put
he
it on my
goes-
TikTok. That's
and
what
then
y'all
he
did.
goes
Y'all
and does
creamed
the,
all in y'all little
fake
fucking
guns,
Power
fake
Ranger
guns.
briefs when fucking Palmer did it. But Madueke do it. Oh, he stole a goal. The dark-skinned black man steals a goal.
Oh
But
yeah,
Palmer
that's
puts
the
one
reason.
in and it's,
He stole it
oh
from
my
the
gosh, did you see it
He
was
stole
so
it
cute?
from the another dark.
Did you see what he said? But he stole
stole
a
it.
goal. How the fuck
He
you
stole-
steal a goal?
He didn't steal it from the
Only
white
a
guy.
black
He
player
stole
can
it
steal
from
a goal.
Chalobah.
Think about that. He stole a goal.
Jimmy, it's a
He
black
stole
on black
Calling it a
crime.
thief.
Jimmy, it's a black on black
Nah,
crime. He stole it from Chalobah.
but Alex, you don't get it.
Nigga
bro.
said he stole a goal. Only a fucking black man can steal a goal. He stole a goal. How you steal a goal? Well, it was going in and he headed it in. What? That's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to make sure the ball get in the base. He stole a goal.
He stole.
Jesus Christ. yo.
Madueke stole
That's
the
the
goal.
wrong complexion for the protection, bro.
Yeah, he ain't got the complexion for yo. If Mujic would have did that, they would have been like, "Look at that, mate. That's that Eastern European. You know, they never give up. You know, they just keep going. You know, you give one Polish man a paintbrush, he paint the whole goddamn building in a half a day.
It's a black on black crime.
Y'all know,
And
you ever work with a Polish person? Oh my gosh, you be
No.
like, yo, fam, listen, slow the fuck
Slow down.
Slow
we
down.
got breaks every 15 minutes.
Yes, slow down. People be talking about Mexicans. I'm like, nah. Nobody work harder than Polish people. Hardest working people on the planet, yo. Hardest working motherfuckers ever. Like, yo, slow down, fam. You embarrassing me in here.
That's how my mom is. I'm not like that. I'm not. Fuck that. I'm not like. I'm no way.
Trust me. If you don't have a Polish friend, get one.
My mom's 73, and she's like, "Why you sitting? You got nothing to do?"
And yo, if you ain't got a Polish friend, get one. When it's time to move, man, they'll move everything. You be like, yo, I'm putting my shoes on. He be like, it's done, man. Everything's in the truck. Thanks, man. Thanks. Trust me. Get you
That's
one, man.
great.
Get you a Polish friend.
RK says Chelsea will always be the Roman Empire. Winners are made different. There's no tomorrow. Project Excuses FC, just another London club. Only the fans can save it.
These fans can't save shit. I don't hear them at the games. What happened? Chelsea atmosphere is terrible.
Yo, you just set me off, bro. That atmosphere in the fucking away end yesterday was so unremarkably
you
bad.
couldn't hear
That's
nothing
the
on
worst
the
away
TV.
end I've been in years.
Nothing on
Since
the
the
TV.
2020 New Year's Day against Brighton, when the whole away end was just hung over from New Year's Eve. That is the only away end I've seen that's worse.
What the fuck is going on, yo?
It
That
was
shit
so
terrible.
bad.
You couldn't hear any Chelsea chants. Even when we scored, it was just like, oh, wow.
Me and Fata were trying, and then we just gave up because no
Gave
one
the
else
fuck
on it.
up.
I linked Matt at
The
half
season
time.
ticket
He
ownership
said the
group has
same
probably
thing that
changed.
I said. I tried a couple chances, but it's like, why? I'm the only fucking one doing it. I can't be bothered. I don't care, man. I know with the
There's
home
enough
end, it's because they make
Are
more
you,
hospitality
why
guests.
was
need
Fatu
guys like
hungry
Matt
or
to have in
something?
there.
Did he was he hungry or something? What's
How
wrong?
about
Why
they
he didn't
killed the
scream?
club?
No, Fata was. I was next to him, but it's just like same thing with us with everyone
If
else.
that's all
No
it
one
takes
else
to
was,
kill the
we
club,
couldn't be
get them
bothered.
fans the fuck out of here. You look at fans like Newcastle, them motherfuckers been relegated.
Yeah.
You don't give up on your fucking
They
team.
really had the
they
bad,
killed the
man.
club.
I
You
don't
little
have a-
posh bitches.
Yo.
Getting
And then the
fucking
annoying
one
thing
point
is
off
you'll
of
get
fourth place
fans
and you
blame
dead.
me
You
because
quit.
I'm a
You
vlogger.
front
When I'm
running
the
They
boss, they're
have
fucking
the
chanting.
worst owner in the football history. That and those fans are survived. They
Ashley,
deserve
yeah.
every success, man. I will
Yeah,
never
exactly.
be mad at
Fuck
Newcastle.
out of here. We're gonna
I
cheer
will
when they
say
start
just the
winning.
away
Get the
support.
fuck out. We don't need you then. That is not you think the team needs you to cheer them on when they doing well? You can shut the fuck up then. They don't need
Yeah,
you then.
fit Fatur. Fit Fatur so he can yell I was gonna say yell
They don't
fatter.
need you then.
No, but
They don't
This is
fucking need you then.
this is the thing though, because like Newcastle, they actually had a decent away support. We don't have either the home or the away support. They're both garbage. I can't say home with Newcastle. They were garbage when they had the Mike Ashley era. And I don't blame them because man were just boycotting games like that. They didn't want to give them any money. But they at least carried a decent away support. Ours has been fucking dreadful. City away. Man City away and there was no noise.
Lewis,
I
what's
say
the
when
last
City
game
were
you would say the
disappointing. They
atmosphere was
weren't
really
great
good?
until they started scoring. But we're the away support. The away fans are notoriously the louder fans.
Loudest.
Nothing.
Like when Chelsea's at home, that's the one thing. I always hear the opposing team fan. They be going crazy. I be hearing their songs. I can hear it clear. It should be clear as fucking day.
Yeah.
That's how I be knowing. And it's not like, oh yeah, we're gonna pump in their noise louder than Chelsea's. No, it's whoever making the noise. That's who
Who
the
you think is
camera's
gonna
gonna
win the
pick up.
game?
There's cameras everywhere.
Bills or KFCs?
Oh, what?
Who's gonna win the game? Chiefs or Bills?
You with the talking
Jimmy.
to the wrong set of people, man. I don't know what the fuck you talking about, Alex.
Yeah, I was just thinking.
I was asking you, Jimmy.
I don't give a fuck. Not the Giants. I don't care.
Alex forgot that.
I'm one of those dudes, Alex. Once my team's not in, I don't give a fuck who win. I reached to the age now when my team's not in it. I don't even watch the games. Like I remember I used to hear people say that when I was young. I used to be like, "How the fuck could you? What do you mean you don't watch the game?" Yeah, I've reached that at my age now. If my team's not in it, I'm not watching that shit. I got better shit
I
to
put
do.
it on the second screen and I watched the TV separately.
Yeah, like I'll click back to it every now and then, but I ain't watching that shit. Eat shit. I ain't watching that shit. I ain't giving it no ratings for somebody to turn around. But like, this was the #1 rated game. I ain't helping you, Fred.
I just want to see how many times we're gonna show Taylor Swift on TV.
Even that. Turn off, too. Keep showing this fucking broomstick, mop stick of a woman. She shaped like a
So
fucking
freaking
mop.
fugly. She's so fucking fugly
I won't
and
even
flat.
say she ugly. She's just shaped like a fucking mop. I don't get it. Like that's the thing about what makes a woman sexy is
What a
the
mad
parts that
noodle.
women
It's like
they
a
have
noodle.
women parts. Like they
Noodle.
have like hips and breasts and like a little butt. Sometimes it ain't gotta be the biggest
Lewis,
ass.
if you don't want
She
this-
has the inverted ass, chicks.
Yeah, like her ass is shaped like a book bag with just one sheet of paper in it.
Maybe that's where Maresca got his tactics there. Inverted ass.
Lewis, if you don't
Yeah,
want,
like, I
what
don't
you saying,
get it,
bro?
if you don't
She
want the
bony
Swifties
as
after
fuck.
you should probably put up the.
There's nothing swift
banner.
about that body. What's her
If you don't
out?
want what?
Look, yeah, I know.
You don't-
Looking at women, her. I know you like your women in the fucking beekeeper suit. Like, nah, bro.
Right, Jimmy, one second.
He
Wait,
likes women
one
as a
second.
ninja
Prime. What are you
costume.
saying? Alex,
No,
one
no,
second.
that's fine. Doesn't I was gonna say you don't want the Swifties after you put up the banner, but it's fine. You're gonna get cancelled by them anyway, so keep going, Alex.
Ah, fuck it.
Ziad, are you back?
Cancel who ain't
Are you
fucking
back
been
in
subscribed to,
what's the
nigga.
name?
You know what I rate? Ziad's listening to us while he's on El Hour. I rate that. Yo, big
He's
up,
on
man.
another show
Big
right
up,
now?
brother. Yeah, he's on the
yeah.
Sam channel. They're probably Gagan pressing him about Sanchez.
'Cause I'm trying to be Islamophobic. Is that a word?
Yeah.
Well, I'm like that over.
Islamophobia. Yeah, that's a word.
Homophobic is, yeah.
But that's not what he. Look what he wrote.
Yeah, it's not how he spelled it.
That's not how you write it, bro. Yeah, I'm trying to be all
Oh.
that. Fuck you mean? I don't like none of you. Christians, none of you, motherfuckers. you want smoke? What you want? Religious beef? I'm here for that shit. Whatever you want, bro. You think I'm gonna run from that shit?
Lewis, you're not gonna put up the banner? No.
Oh yeah.
No, no banner. Let's go.
But yeah, shout out to Aaron as well. Big up to you, saying billions spent and no decent striker. Where's the animal-like energy of your Drogbas and your Costas? Jackson is missing way too many. Yes, and I think his confidence is also in the fucking bin. But we don't
Why
have
would
anyone
my
to drop
woman in
him
a
for,
hijab because she
we
can
don't
hide
want
if
to go
she's
and bring
fat.
in a striker. So
How could you tell if a chick fat if she got the hijab on? How could you tell?
Jimmy,
That's
fuck
why I said
it.
Ziad like ninjas.
What? I'm asking about the actual outfit itself. Like, how could you tell she fat? She could be a fucking pig under there. Nah,
Jesus
I'm good.
Christ, man.
Damn.
I'm good, bro.
All right,
Show me a little
moving
flesh,
swiftly
baby.
on. Right, big up to RK saying maybe this management is taking advice from. Oh wow, from guys like Jimmy. I've won nothing in life.
No.
It is and
Read
will
the
always
super-
be Roman
no, read
Empire
the
bombs
super
can
chat
talk.
properly.
Jimmy, I'll just.
Who's this?
Read the
Chelsea?
super chat properly.
Is he
Yeah,
still
Chelsea,
here?
okay.
Is this
probably
fucking mouth
still here.
breather still here? Type if you still here, you fucking your little $5. What you gonna do?
Lewis,
You $5 short, or we be able to buy some pussy later. Fuck
Lewis,
out of here.
read the super chat properly, bro. Acknowledge it, man.
I read the super chat properly.
Didn't.
I was trying to figure out what the asterisk was, and I figured out.
To be fair, yeah, he asterisked
oh.
it out. If he really stood
Oh.
on business, he'd actually spell it out. So
Yeah, he the one that blocked it out.
I'm sure RK's here. He's always lurking.
I know they got big boonders, but they be hiding that shit. Don't hide my guns. Show that shit. What you talking about? Yeah, they should be able to like cut the booty hole part, the butt part out in the hijab, like just the ass part. Cover up
That's
everything
crazy.
else. Cover up the face. Cut that booty section out. Let me see them cheeks. See what you got
That
going
is
on back there.
insane.
See them clappers, yo.
I-
Arab women be having
no-
some boonders, nigga.
No context
Yeah,
TV is gonna have a field day with this.
Anaconda what?
Trust me, bro.
That's right, yo. They be having boonders back there, yo. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna leave that one up there, boy.
What y'all gonna tell me? That's a rhyme.
Hey,
Fuck
Ape,
outta here.
hey, that comment from Ape Man.
When
My-
did what? Come around.
Who?
Lewis, there's a comment there, like 11:47. That's crazy.
11:47.
That's up, man. How did you?
Wait, what did I say? I said Apple.
You said ape man.
Oh, same thing. I don't care.
And he tells you, Lewis,
It's
read
not the same
properly the
thing,
super
man.
chat. Lewis,
Yeah.
read properly the
This
super chat.
fucking guy, man.
That wasn't a super chat. That was a comment.
But you
It's a
cannot
regular-
read
Oh
it.
yeah,
Yeah,
that makes
and if
sense.
it was a
He
super
wrote
chat,
it.
I would've read
He
properly.
read it already.
If it was a super chat, I would have read it properly.
For
Yeah,
goodness
nigga,
sake,
shut
man.
out, man.
Well, what a shit show. What a shit show.
Called him Ape Man. Why? Because he was dark skinned. Picture back up. He did look a little monkeyish, didn't he? Let me see.
Right. Whose life that we like?
Oh, Lewis
back,
trying to
yo.
end the stream. Lewis trying to end the stream. Oh.
I can say that shit. You know what I mean? I look like Harambe too. Put the motherfucker back up there.
Oh,
Let me see.
brother.
Look like haram.
Hey, wait, hold on, Alex. Are you laughing? What's funny?
Yes,
Yeah, Alex, that's racist. You can't laugh.
I'm laughing. It's funny. You
Alex,
stupid.
racist. You can't laugh. That's racist.
What's funny, Alex?
Yeah,
You
brutal game. You know what? It has helped me forget about the football. I won't front. It has helped me.
Yeah,
forget.
fuck that game.
Because I've been fuming for a good 24 hours.
I am.
I woke
literally-
up hungover. The first thing I did was watch the game back, and I got annoyed all over again.
Oh, you watch that again? I refuse.
I watched-
I'm not.
I
You know, I
watched it
watch
again.
every game twice. Not
Why
this.
do you think I?
do?
Why do you think I noticed Maduki did what he did in 26 minutes?
You knew the exact minute mark. Yeah, I'm not watching that game again. You can fuck off with that.
That's
Give that-
true.
There
I'll
was
tell you
so
about it.
many like points I had to like double check and everything. I had to go and see that back.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Especially
Everybody in my
when
life
you
was like, yo,
cannot see the
you're not
overview
mad.
type
I'm
of
like,
game.
I said a high
can't-
line with no press.
High
I'm
line
looking
was
like, what's to be mad about?
And
Like,
just
it's Sanchez.
holding the
You
ball for
can't
the sake
scream
of it,
about
time
Sanchez
wasting at
no
1-0.
more. I have no more energy for Sanchez, bro. No more. No more.
No, because I'm not. It's Maresca and Sporting
Yeah,
directors.
now it's
Sporting
Maresca,
directors are
yeah.
pressing him to play, and Maresca won't drop him. You're
Like
the
I
guy
said,
that makes
it's
the lineup.
actually on Maresca. It's actually
All on
Look,
Maresca
but
now. when it comes to
Sancho,
the goal.
Sancho, it's all on Maresca. It's your
Sanchez.
job on the line. At the end of the day, it's your job. You keep
I
picking
can't
him,
lie.
you're gonna get fired.
I'm convinced
That's it.
there's politics. I'm
See,
convinced
me
there's
too
politics
now.
behind the scene.
I'm at this
No,
point.
let me ask you. If for example, if the board says you must play Sancho and
No,
we play
it's no
and
way
we
that
lose
board
it.
is
No,
saying
no,
that.
Jimmy, hold on a second. I'll give you a scenario. If the board saying keep playing Sancho and he does and we're still losing, versus he drops him and plays him,
Thanks.
Sanchez.
same thing, he still gets
There we go,
fired
I
no matter
think now.
what. He gonna get fired if he keeps him and we're losing, or he takes the risk if we're winning. We're not gonna fight him if we're winning.
Yeah,
But if we're losing,
we can't win. He's proven we can't win with him.
yes,
He's that bad. He's that bad.
the
Like, we
guy
can't
cost
win
us
with
5 games, Jimmy, 5 in a row.
Bro, I saw a 4-minute video of just Sanchez errors.
Yeah, so
Oh, did you see, by the way,
That's
Lewis?
directly to goal. That's directly 5
They
chances
got
to
one
goal.
from 18-19. Oh my god.
Bro, oh Jimmy, that's what I was going to
Cross
talk about. There's a little clip, a 20-second clip of him making mistakes when he's on loan at Forest Green Rovers. That was 5 years ago.
Oh
He's the
my
same player.
gosh.
He's the
Same
same player of 5 years ago.
He's literally the same dude,
I
bro.
swear.
He
He's the
can't
same.
play football.
The way he throws the ball, it's like he throws it to the opponent's
Bro, I
feet.
don't need to look good. I'm a dude. As long as my woman look good, that's all that matters. I'm not fucking myself. Like, you're ugly, so tell my woman that she has to have sex with my ugly ass. I get to have sex with her pretty ass.
Look at the
See the difference? You see the difference? My wife gotta have sex with my ugly ass, but I get to have sex with her pretty ass.
And he's still a virgin.
That's how it goes.
as well.
It's all mad. It's all mad.
And I don't get to wear no hijab. I can't cover up.
I think Chelsea are in pole position for Liam Delap, and I think they're ahead of other clubs in terms of player buy-in. One for the summer.
Tell you what, that guy's name, that prime.
Yeah, messed up people.
Yeah, I will never bring that guy's name to the chat and say his name.
Clip App Man again. Let me see that mug. Clip App Man.
No, that's
like
Jay
what?
Huss.
That's Jay Huss. Yeah, he's like, he look like a little monkey. He does.
Oh, brother.
I'm saying the name, the way he says it, like it's really close.
It look
for
like
people
8
to
Man.
mess up.
It does
Like,
look like
you
8
can
Man.
seriously get out of context and mess up his name.
Yo, next thing I wanted to say, like, y'all can stop acting retarded when it comes to Strasbourg. Like, it's not the same niggas. Like, it's a whole different. They not what Strasbourg doing is not affecting what we're not doing. We're just not getting players because we're just dickheads. Yeah, it has nothing to do with Strasbourg. We're just stupid. Like saying, "Oh, they doing it with Strasbourg," that's letting them off the hook to me. I think they're dumber than that. They're dumber than even that. They're too stupid to even know not to. They just dumb. Like, I don't know how the fuck you could be looking at what we're looking at and not go and get a striker. That's the quickest fix. Get a striker. Quickest fix. Get a striker. Get a fucking striker. That's the quickest fix.
Now is another thing. Are we same position on the table as with Mauricio Pochettino?
We are now, yes.
Yeah.
No, when the season ended, not when
Oh, yeah,
we
when
was
the
at.
season ended, not
Yeah,
like
season
not.
ended. But we
I'm
we
saying
still
at
won
this
freaking
point,
where the
at
fuck
this
we was at
point,
last.
last
No,
season,
we're not where we were at this time last season.
This point,
Hell
at this
no.
point, last
point-wise,
season, we were-
points-wise, not the
Nowhere
position
near.
on the table.
No,
Points.
if anything, I'll get you the table
No.
from this time.
Yeah, not
No.
points wise,
I'll go
nothing.
and find it. I'll go and find it. It's
Nowhere
I got it on
near.
my- I got it on my
Already
favorite.
Like
Alright,
7
alright,
points
alright.
better or something like that.
Yeah.
So-
give or take,
This is where we were this time last season under Pochettino. So we were
Yeah.
in 10th.
10, how
Alex,
many
when-
points?
Alex,
31
when-
points.
31.
Alex,
Okay.
when we had 40 points with Poch last season, we were 11th.
I just don't have oxygen to argue with the frauds.
No, I understand, but just for the record, like we are 9 points better off than we were at this point.
Exactly. So it's not even a comparison. People bring up Pochettino. That's why I stayed off of any fucking social media. yesterday. I was
and all
invited
that,
on
yeah.
all these panels. I'm like, nope. Because I'm not about to be gaslit. I don't want to hear about Pochettino. I don't want to hear nothing about last year. Like anybody bring up anything with last year, I'm out. Gone. It's not a conversation.
I'd come
Like, it has
outside.
nothing to do. You can't be 3 whole games ahead of where you were last year and bring up last year. 3
I mean,
whole
you know what?
fucking games.
You know what
You wanna
annoys
know what
me
I
though
saw as
about-
well? Here's this.
Oh, okay.
Go on, Prime.
You know what annoys me though about these Chelsea fans? They will do all this stuff about how, Maresca is only succeeding off what Poch built. It's the exact same thing. We're not getting better. And then when I ask them, all right, so do you want Maresca gone then? Because we're so bad and it's so terrible. Then they'll be like, oh, no, I'm not saying Maresca out. These guys are bitches.
Exactly. If he's
If
doing
you
so
want the
bad, why
manager
would you
on-
want to keep him?
If you want the
You know what I'm
manager
saying?
on,
I'm
So-
just
And just
gonna
to add to this,
Look,
by the
wait,
way,
look,
If
on the
he
back
keep
of this,
getting
by the way, I've got a
Sanchez,
point.
Yeah, just quickly, I want to say one thing. So shout out to Benji in the comment section. He showed me that we've got 7 less points than at match day 32 last season.
Lewis, I can go one better way. I can go one better. We are currently in 6th, yes?
Yeah.
We didn't get to 6th last season with Pochettino until match day 37.
Yeah, until like the last fucking week. Exactly.
Last week, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And we're still 1 fucking point off the top 4. It's not like we fell deep off the fucking mountain. It's a log jam. It's a big log jam.
If he keeps bringing, if he gonna keep starting Sancho,
thanks.
Yeah, we're gonna drop out real quick with Sancho.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, let's not talk about goalkeepers with the other one we've got on loan at the moment. That'll piss me off.
Yep.
All right, I'll see you guys later.
Cross me, man.
Big up, Alex.
Bro,
Yeah,
did
big
you see,
up, Alex.
did you see Liam Rosinia's comments?
Handicapping ourselves.
Yeah.
Say again?
Yep.
See Liam Rosinia's comments as well after the game yesterday.
No, what did he say?
I can't even find him. I know he called Petrovic a world class keeper.
He did.
Yeah.
He said he's very happy. I can't remember exactly, but I saw like he said he was a world class keeper and said something else. And bro, like he had. Yeah, there we go.
A world class goalkeeper.
And did you see his stats from yesterday's game as well?
Nah, not even.
I think he had a 92% pass accuracy. I think he had it was either 5 or 10 key saves, I think, in the game.
Peppered, fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he was incredible in the game yesterday. And we had Sanchez.
Here he is completely developing, but
yeah, because he's 23 and that happens. This is what a developing goalkeeper looks like at 23, not a 27-year-old with fucking rocks for brains.
Bro, I was because we were speaking about this on Casually yesterday, right? I thought when we bought Petrovic, I assumed he was like 27, 28, 29. I assumed he was old for a goalkeeper. The fact that this guy is like 22, 23, and we just sent him out for Sanchez is crazy. Bro, this guy could actually develop into being a top
He's
class
2 years. He's now, I was wrong. Now he's 25. He was 23 when we bought him. He is 2 years young. He's 2 years younger than Sanchez.
Bro, this guy will actually, Petrovic will develop into being a top class goalkeeper. I don't know if he'll be world class yet, but from what I'm seeing from him, he will be a top class goalkeeper easily.
He will easily become. He'll easily become a top 4 level goalkeeper.
Oh no, minimum. The only thing is his obviously he's gotten much better this season with his distribution. But so long as that continues to improve, bro, this is our goalkeeper right here, man. And yeah, this guy's outperforming Marcin Bolka, who Chelsea fans wanted back in the summer. Chelsea fans were telling me last season that Petrovic did no better for us in goal than what Sanchez did. Okay, man.
I'm trying to find a tweet where they said the data is a really big thing as to why they want to keep Robert Sanchez on number 1.
Oh, fuck.
By the way, I had a look at his data when I was on Ahmed's channel after the game. I jumped on a watch along and I went and looked at the data. This is how data is skewed, right? Because I think Sanchez is in the 99th percentile, like top 1% of crosses claimed in Europe's top 5 leagues. But he is also in the bottom 6th percentile for crosses faced in Europe's top 5 leagues. So what that means is he's not facing many crosses and is claiming most of the ones we face. We don't face a lot of crosses. So if he's claiming 1 out of every 2 crosses he faces, yeah, he's going to have a good cross claim accuracy, like a good cross claim. Like the data is so. That's why data doesn't work when you use data like just by itself.
Yep.
They're just lying to us, though. It's got to be it's just lies, and it's just off Ben Roberts and Paul Winstanley and the whole Brighton connection. How long is it going to last before these men admit their wrongs, and how fucked are we going to be by that point?
Yeah.
Again, with data, Sanchez is in the bottom 1% in Europe's top 5 leagues for long passes over 40 yards.
This was it. So Chelsea feel that Robert Sanchez has all the ingredients to be one of the best goalkeepers in the Premier League, and his decision-making will soon catch up with his talent. That was from Matt Law. There it is. Yeah, I found the Pies tweet, finally.
Scott, do you know this the stat comparison of Sanchez this season and Petrovic last season? I'm curious.
No. For what? In general, or
yeah, in general.
I could. Can I find it? I can find Sanchez's. I don't know if I can find Petrovic's. I probably can. It's going to take a lot of searching. I don't know if I can.
You can go on the Premier League website, can't you? And then change the date. Well, change the year. And then pull up last season. When you compare two players on the Premier League. I know you can do that on the app.
Yeah, so I want to know Sanchez this season with Petrovic last season.
Stats. Last season.
Not going to be anything good.
Probably not.
Not really.
I know, but I just want to see, like, because people were telling me about that he's no better than Sanchez. I want to see just how bad Sanchez has been this.
And if he hasn't, he's certainly got worse than he was last year, that's for sure, compared to Petrovic.
Oh,
yeah.
Now
this
that you say,
is the new Bermuda Triangle.
When Stanley Roberts and apparently when Ben Roberts came to Chelsea, Sanchez cried. Little bitch.
Yep.
That's his father figure from
Where
Brighton,
is
yeah. Second father and all
that. What sort of stats do we want? Like in general, what are we talking about here?
Yeah, just give it just in general. Just in general.
The Spaniard was in tears when you heard
Petrovic only made 2 errors leading to goals. Sanchez is 11 goals away from conceding the same amount of goals as Petrovic did last season.
Yeah, that makes sense.
What else? To be honest, the Premier League thing in terms of stats is quite shit. I can't lie.
Oh, okay.
This is what Alex Goldberg said about the whole thing. Had multiple people in the industry say they have no idea why Ben Roberts has the power he does at Chelsea, and that Robert Sanchez has been described as his love child.
Great
stuff.
The head of global goalkeeping, but he can't find a good goalkeeper. And he dies on the Robert Sanchez hill because he's his love child, and they probably have a lot of fun between the sheets.
Bro, the fact that we lost out on Mamadashvili.
No, but the Mamadashvili thing is he didn't fit the system.
Bro,
yeah, Robert Sanchez does that just fine. There's no clean sheets between them.
The problem was like instead of getting the best goalkeeper that fitted the system, they got Jorgensen. And this is where even with the goalkeeper thing, I put some issue on the sporting directors because like if you went for example, right? Say that I'm not saying he was available, but say you have Sanchez and you go and buy like a Courtois level goalkeeper. Like it doesn't matter how much politicking there is, it doesn't matter how much bullshit we want to hear about Sanchez. There's no way he plays like Sanchez plays over that guy. But you didn't go and get that level of guy. You bought Jorgensen, who might be good and he's better than Sanchez, but isn't so far ahead of Sanchez to the point where like, he has to start every game, if that makes sense.
But that's why they didn't buy a Courtois level goalkeeper. That's why they didn't buy. I mean, Mamadashvili is not a Courtois, but that's why they didn't buy Mamadashvili, for example.
Yeah, that's the problem and that's what they keep doing with like this team, and it just comes back to the sporting directors every time. They are the ultimate cause of why we are where we are. Like, even though the players take some fault, even though the manager takes some fault, even though the owner can take some fault, the reason we are where we are and the squad is where it's at is because these sporting directors.
Yep.
But Scott, guys,
I've been saying cause of everything bad that's happening in this football club.
Guys, I've been saying for a while that our squad planning is extremely poor. I said this like a few weeks ago, and Joey tried to have a go at me for it. Our squad planning is poor. Yes, maybe like talent-wise, individual players I rate, but in terms of building an actual squad, it doesn't make sense at all.
No,
at all.
Yep. Very short-sighted it is.
Like you have a player, for example, like Malo Gusto, who's brilliant as a touchline fullback, and you have a manager that doesn't suit him at all. He's trying to get him to play as an inverted 10 or whatever, and that doesn't work for him. Nkuku was your like star signing for this project, and you now have a manager that can't get the best out of him, doesn't use him at all.
And Prime, we spoke about this on, was it Casually or Armin's channel? I can't remember, one or two, where it's like none of this is surprising, because I think you mentioned, I think it was Casually, and you mentioned when we looked at managers, we looked at Nagelsmann, we looked at Enrique, we looked at Maresca, and we looked at Pochettino and Potter. Five managers.
None of them
all five managers have a basic principle of they want to have a 3-2-5 in possession, but none of them want to have the 3-2-5 the same way. Some might have the wing backs in the attack or the fullbacks in the attack. Some might have the two midfielders. Some might have one fullback and one midfielder. One might play it a certain way, but it's all they want to play a 3-2-5, but none actually play the same system in terms of outside of that. None of them.
Bro, I said, you know who the best manager? You know who the best the manager that actually suits the squad the best would have been Amorim, because Amorim actually uses wing backs, and it would have that wing back suits Gusto, Cucurella. Play Madueke as a right wing back, that would work. You can play Neto as a wing back, and that would work. But instead, we have a manager that wants inverted fullbacks, and none of our Gusto can't invert. Reece necessarily can't stay fit. You have our center backs who are not comfortable playing in wide areas, barring Fofana. Like the whole squad planning doesn't make sense, and that's why we have Maresca now. Personally, like unless things get extremely bad, I want him to stay for the summer, because then you can start building the squad properly.
And then just going back quickly, but then you go and look after the manager thing we just said. Go and look at the players they're looking at. We've looked at 4 different wingers this window in Garnacho, Tel, Bino Gittins, and Adeyemi. On the surface, on paper, they're all goal-scoring archetype wingers, but none of them play this. None of them suit the system. None of them play the same way. They're all different types of fucking winger, outside the fact they're a goal-scoring winger, quote unquote. So, like, all of it is surface level. They look at stuff on a surface and look at their data and their charts and their graphs that they wank off to every night. And then outside of that, it's like there's nothing actual tactical that they look at. And I don't know why I'm surprised, because one of them had never done this job before, and the other one was doing it at Monaco. So I don't know why I'm surprised.
That's probably why they were so impressed by Maresca's interview, because he apparently came in with so many different pages of information on each player.
Yeah,
that's cut.
Sounded impressive. Maresca good because he's 9 points clear than Poch, bro. By February, Conte, Mourinho, even Tuchel had more points by this time. Bum's trying to normalize losing. No, we're just saying that he's better than Poch. That's all that we've said.
Yeah, but although
Poch revisionism can get in the bin.
Bring up that comment again, Lewis.
Yeah.
Conte had Jose Mourinho's title-winning team. Jose built 2 title-winning teams for Chelsea, and Tuchel won the Champions League. What are we doing?
I mean, Conte did bring in Luiz and Alonso. So
I don't care. Conte had Jose's spine. I don't care.
Listen, bro, it could be Conte. It could be Conte's dad. It doesn't matter, bro. Maresca's got to get top 4. Simple as that, bro. There's no excuse. There's not one excuse.
I agree. He does have.
No, Assad, you lot use Poch as the bar for Maresca, because whenever we drop points, he's the one that you lot keep sucking off about us.
Is Assad Maresca out?
I don't need him to be the bar for Maresca. He's better than him. The end.
Yeah.
Oh, Assad's Maresca out. Oh, fair, man.
Oh yeah, Assad, you on the link, mate?
Assad's been no
Jimmy. Come out now.
Hey, Assad's been a fraud, anyways, bro. So it is what it is.
No, Maresca out now is crazy. Maresca out now is crazy. I'm just saying, there's no excuse to not get top 4. I'm sorry, bro.
No, I know there's no excuse.
No, there is.
But again, if we don't get top 4, for me, it's mainly on our sporting director.
If we don't get top 4, Maresca can fuck off and sporting directors can fuck off. Yeah, it's not one or the other. I don't know.
And if the new sporting director wants a new coach, then fairs.
But all I've heard since the Man City game is small directors.
Yes,
bro, we were shit against Man City, and we were shit against Wolves, and we were shit for how long? These players look clueless. Oh my god! If I continue, we're going to speak for the next hour. The point is, if we don't get top 4, Maresca's got to go, and the Sport Director's got to go. Not only Sport Directors for bloody not even having Gooey as the only backup striker, and having this dickhead in goal, and not backing up Jackson as a proper striker. This goes on, no problem. Not recalling. One second.
You're not a Sanchez fan.
Not recalling a midfielder. That's fine. But you also hired Maresca that cannot get top 4 with this squad against fucking Bournemouth and Newcastle. Are you having a laugh?
Ziad, you're not a Sanchez fan.
Bro, I saw Sanchez 2 days ago. I swear to God, I should have banged him.
Wait, so you're not? Okay, my bad, bro. I thought you were a Sanchez fan.
No, I was. I give up with him. I give up with him.
I
give up.
Yeah, hey, Scott. You see how all these Sanchez lovers are now jumping ship? Nah, stay on that side, bro.
That's a jumping ship, bro. No. If I told you now, I know I still back Sanchez. Then what?
Hold on. All you Sanchez lovers.
Exactly. So
all you Sanchez lovers, die on that hill.
Yep.
Stick by your guy. Stick by your guy.
So if I change my mind, it's an L. If I don't change my mind, it's an L.
Yeah, this is what you get. No, Zia. Can I just say, this is what you get for backing someone who's been shit since the beginning.
No, but here's the thing.
Anyway, bro, who cares of shit about
Zia. What I'm saying is not even directed at you, bro. There's a lot of these Sanchez defenders in this fan base.
Hey, what I'm saying is that, bro, I don't know why everyone's focusing on like there was people saying that Maresca gets no blame for that Man City game. Are you lost your mind? Have you lost your mind?
Who said he gets no blame?
Bro, I swear to God, I've been hearing people saying no blame. Or tell me why all we do is give it to our wingers and let them cross the ball. Why is that all we do in the last couple games? Literally, that's all we do. The whole game is just give it to Madueke, couple step overs, byline cross. Neto, couple step overs, byline cross.
If we're going to be doing, if we're going to be doing crosses, then we have to start getting more minutes.
Bro, this is Frank Lampard, This is Frank Lampard, G. Cross, and inshallah, that's all we've been doing. How long is that going to last for? But he gets no blame because you ain't got someone to bring off Jackson. Bro, and these Chelsea fans that are going to sit and say 2 months ago we were in the title race, but all of a sudden now the score's not good enough to get top 4. Get out of it, man. Get out of it. Cop out, man. Cool, you don't hate the sport directors, no problem. But Maresca's got to do the bare minimum. And if you got to get top 4 with this squad, whether you like it or not, it's a good squad, then safe, bro. Cut. Not 1 year, not 2 year project. Cut, man. We'll get someone else.
Ziad, how was our hour?
Yeah, but it was fine. But you know, like Hamza's
you must have. Oh, you had to deal with fuck that.
Wrong time, man.
Yeah, man.
Was Hamza talking about how he's coming for the title?
Nah, man, he hasn't got to that stage. No, I think with Marmoush, he might.
How many minutes did he spend on Enzo Fernandez? That's what I want to know.
He said he's the worst signing in Premier League history.
Nah, because
he was actually our better midfielder that game too.
Ziad, I have a clip of Hamza from like 2 or 3 weeks ago talking about how City are coming for this title.
Yeah, I mean with Marmoush, I can't lie. Marmoush looks like a baller, bro.
Marmoush looks very good.
He looks like a baller, though. But I don't know why. Like so far, all I'm hearing is people saying we worry about the sport directors, then we'll worry about the manager. Fuck that, bro. They can all fuck off at once. Like,
the
why does one get the blame? The other gets
the reason why we say that is sporting directors will appoint the next manager.
Also,
no, they can't. If we look at the top 4, they can't.
And also, that was just my stance at the start of the season. I was like, you lot sacked Poch, you lot brought in this manager. If we don't get top 4, now I'm looking at you lot. It's the third year.
Yeah, and it's also because like they're not helping this. Like, I think Maresca is good enough to get top 4. Obviously, he's got to stop making stupid mistakes like playing Sanchez every game. But these sport directors aren't helping him. Have continued to not help him with their recruitment and what they've done.
That comment of top 4 next season, he needs to shut up. He needs to shut up.
But Ziad, where's that comment coming from?
It don't matter, Lewis, bro.
No, it does. It does.
No, I don't think that matters. Say, I want to get top 4. This is my achievement.
It does. Bro, who's telling him that top 4 ain't the target?
Well, how many briefs did we hear in the summer saying that the manager that they're hiring must get top 4?
And why has it changed?
Because they're fucking clowns. But what I'm saying is,
right?
Yeah, but what my point is, but Lewis, he walked in and knew the standard. He said Chelsea top 4, Chelsea Champions League, big club, all that bollocks. Who can play
No,
off at half
like
time?
Maresca. No, to be honest, like Maresca's been very consistent in saying that it's
Nah, he
just
flip-flopped.
like about getting the team better all season. I've been saying I disagree with it from the start, and that the target is top 4. But he said all summer and all season that it's just a one game at a time thing, and it's just about getting the best out of the team this season. So it's the sporting directors that have lowered that expectation.
But okay, that's a problem, of course. But what I'm saying is, there's no issue with Maresca coming out and saying this is what I want us to be. Fuck what the board want me to be.
But
This is where I want to be.
We know after another one of the reasons why they got rid of the Poch is because they weren't in any agreement at all in terms of direction. So he's speaking on the sporting directors.
I know it's Roman and all that, but do you think when Tuchel walked in, Roman was like, "Yeah, win the Champions League in this season, or compete for the bro"? Tuchel was like, "No, this is Chelsea, bro. We have to. We got no choice. We have to compete. It's a must."
Because Roman was telling him just win.
You also have to hold on, Ziad. You also have to remember the caliber of manager and owner that we had.
No, but my point is, I don't think it's a coincidence that the moment the Maresca starts talking shit in the media about how it's okay to not get top 4, all of a sudden our players look like it's okay. You're like, oh, I'm not bothered. But Scott, I don't think it's coincidence, because at the start of the season, when he was telling man, listen, act up or fuck off, and you're being hooked at halftime, Neto coming on at halftime or being hooked at halftime, all of a sudden, players are trying.
I understand that, but like I mentioned it in the chat earlier, like when Lewis was talking about it, and when the comments came out, like he started talking about the comments, but that James said, the like mentality comes from the top down, and like ultimately
starts from the manager, Scott.
No, I agree, but then the mentality from the manager comes from above as well. Like,
but my point is the mentality was right.
For example, those James comments, he's never saying that under Roman. He's never saying what he said. After that City game under Roman, he's never saying that ever, and I think that's the issue. This is now the third manager that has been saying comments like Maresca's saying. He's also every manager we've had under these guys, permanent manager by the way, fuck Bruno, fuck Lampard. Every permanent manager we've had under these guys have come from different backgrounds, different jobs, different like expectations in terms of the jobs they've been at. Right? He's the third manager to say the similar things while under these guys.
Like, do you guys not remember when we had Potter and he first came in? The talk was,
shit fucking ads ones.
Anyways, when we first had Potter and he came in, the talk was that we're gonna go for top 4. Then a few months later, it dropped to we're going for top 6. Then it dropped from we're gonna back Graham Potter. He's not getting sacked, and then he got sacked. So you guys are just going to continue to drop it.
That's fine. Yeah. That's fine. And if these idiots, start off at top 4, we start getting
16th of August, by the way.
Okay, but my point is, Lewis, at the start of the season, he was setting standards.
He was setting a bar
that the players had to reach. Hence
this was August. He said it from the start.
No. But I'm talking about in the media.
Yeah. I've been speaking against it from the start. I'm saying no.
Bro, I'm gonna be so honest. I didn't realize this. If I'd have not, bro, I'd have spoken about this at the start. Like, what?
Yeah, he's been saying this from the start.
That makes sense, doesn't it?
What I can say is nobody from the club asked me for the Champions League this year. Nobody said that we need to finish in the first 4. What they said is we need to arrive and compete step by step.
Bro,
this is from August.
Oh, fuck off.
But this is bollocks. But he also started the season complete opposite, man. He also the start of the season when he was hooking players off at halftime.
Yeah, exactly.
If you don't perform in training, you're not playing.
No, that's it. Not performing in training, like that's different in terms of expectation. In terms of that's just on the pitch. We're talking about like expectation for end of the season, long term shit. Like that's
no,
different.
Again,
by the way, your mic breaking up.
This makes sense though. Saying this does make sense because look at the squad that we have. That's what I said. We will challenge for top 4 but finish 5th because our squad is not a certified top 4 squad. Let's just be real. We don't have a certified striker. We don't have a goalkeeper. We only have 3.
That's not a top 4 striker.
No.
Really?
Okay, well,
Bobby, so-
Come on, man. Let's be real here.
No, hold
guys,
on,
man.
Ziad.
This is top 4 we're talking about.
Hold on, Ziad. I'm king of like Jackson defensively, but we only have Jackson. We don't have anyone.
How many goals did he get last season?
Okay, Ziad.
14.
My point is, Ziad.
So
My
15
point.
goals per season, not top 4.
Ziad. Stop talking. Take your emotions out of this and actually listen to what I'm trying to say. Okay. Thank you. Our squad is not a top 4 certified squad. We have a lot of holes in this squad, and a lot of young players that are coaching and being developed. So this comment makes sense. That is about that we're not expected to finish top 4. It makes so much sense. That's why I had us finishing 5th, because can't guarantee we'll get top 4, but I know we'll challenge for it, which is what we're doing.
That's again on the sporting directors for not building us up to that point in their 3rd season.
Yeah, of course it's on them.
Listen, man,
and also they told us they sacked Poch for not getting top 4.
That's why, but they didn't sack Poch for not getting top 4.
That was a part of the reason why they.
That's not the reason why they sacked Poch. It's not.
I saw briefings that he didn't reach their target for the season.
I get what Prime's gonna say. I think
that's got released, but the reason why they didn't get top 4 is because Poch and the sporting directors or whatever weren't aligned in their vision.
Yeah, that was another factor as well.
Because on paper, we had a brilliant end to the season. We finished 5th or 6th. We're a few points away from top 4. We got to a cup final. We got to a semi-final where if Jackson had better finishing, we reached the final against United. Like on paper, we had a very good second half to the season. There's no reason why Poch should have been sacked.
I think he walked.
Poch didn't walk. They sacked him because of the fallout.
Sacked him, yeah.
We can dress this up as much as we like. Sport directors changing their minds, not even know what time of day it is, whatever it may be. That's fine. Maresca, I think, doesn't have to say it out publicly like that. That's 1, and 2. I don't give a fuck what you think or what the sport directors think. You get top 4 or you piss off. Simple as that. I'm not gonna lower my standards just because sport directors don't know what fucking day it is or what country they're living in, bro.
I agree. If we don't like, and that's why I said back in the summer that this Maresca appointment has to work. The next guy has to work, and if it fails, bro, I'm crashing out on someone. The fact that we are, what is it, the 26th, right?
Yeah.
The fact that we are on the 27th,
technically.
We're on the 27th. There's a week left of the window, and we tried to sign Guehi for two weeks. It failed. Brought back Chalobah. We don't have another striker to come in. We did not recall one of our midfielders we have out on loan. We sent out Vega, who can play in midfield. Everything's a mess. But hey, at least we were in a title race for 2 months, so we can celebrate that.
Yeah, Chelsea fans go saying we should win the title to fucking not good enough to get top 4. The hell, bro? What land do you live on, man?
Here we are, bruv. Shout out to Vinish saying, big up Lewis and panel. I also took the trip to the Etihad. Wanted to meet you, bro, but the game got to me, so I left early. Fair play. Clear Lake need a reality check. Up the Chelsea. Fucking facts, man. I don't blame you for leaving early. I really don't. As soon as I got to 3-1, I would have fucked off if it just weren't for the fucking vlog. I would have just head off to the pub early myself. But nah, you won't get a reality check. What you will get is Garnachos. That's what you will get.
Apparently, Ornstein said it's not happening.
No, Ornstein said we're likely to go in around deadline day.
Again, which makes sense because the Mateos tell stuff. If he continues to not play and he decides to
late
leave
in the window and last minute,
then we'll get him. That's why this is going down to deadline day,
bro. This club's embarrassment, bro. Like the two guys we're looking at, one doesn't want you. Like he doesn't want you. Like this is like going after a girl that tells you she's not interested and still trying to go after her. Like he's not interested. Leave him alone. And then the second option is Garnacho.
Bro, I said it.
And we're just gonna let this drag so we can get him on the cheap.
Bro, going back to the girl
I'd
analogy, this is
I'd
like going
rather-
after Dua Lipa for months and her saying, I don't want you, and then going after Susan Boyle. Like, bro, just because the one gal said no doesn't mean you go for the worst option.
Yo, big up
I
Susan Boyle,
don't.
man.
I mean, I don't know who. I don't know.
Well,
who
it's like
Dua
at the
Lipa-
end of the night when you're just trying to pull in this one goal one on it.
I don't know who
You
Dua
just-
Lipa is,
Right,
but I
and-
said
Fucking
this.
hell, Brian,
I said, wait, what do you mean fucking hell? What?
Oh,
Never
bro.
mind, man. Never mind.
Anyways,
Sorry, bro.
I don't know who Dua Lipa is, but like I said, bring back Willian. If it's Garnacho, give me Willian.
Listen, people saying Minerals was right. Stop this bullshit.
Yeah.
Minerals was saying these owners are trying to destroy this club.
For different reasons as well.
I'm not
Minerals
agreeing
was
with
right. Yeah.
I'm
What
not.
are they
I'm not
talking
agreeing,
about, man?
I'm not agreeing with a racist. I don't care.
Bro, man was like the Bodie's selling hotels so they can sell us for profit or rob. What's that got to do with anything on
It
the
doesn't.
pitch? What the hell? Minerals was right about fucking what? What was he right about?
He was right about Mason Mad and Johan Mount.
Yeah, that's working out so well.
Now,
Isn't
where was he? Where was he at the start of the season? Fucking hiding. Where was he?
Mm-hmm.
What, I was Susan West
Suddenly,
shit, he wants
after
to
we
come
lost to Fulham, man's doing up daily streams. But here we
out.
are.
Man,
Here we are.
yeah, bro.
it? Fancy that.
Now, man was on Rumble every day until then. I wonder what changed.
Bro, do you
Yeah,
see that tweet about
no,
Madueke getting cooked?
Nice.
Yeah,
Which one?
Bro,
The
it's
one
got like
talking
7
about his fucking
because-
shorts sagging.
No,
Yeah,
no,
it's got like
not-
7K
no,
likes,
It's not that. It's not that. It's because he posted after the game. He posted.
No, I'm talking about that
goal.
sagging one.
Oh, I didn't see that one.
Yeah, he's
so.
people. Someone said he's more focused about his pulling down his shorts than looking
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, but again, why are
If
you
you want to
surprised?
unlock the racist side of this fan base, wait till Noni drops a 4 out of 10, innit?
Bro, the worst thing is these players definitely see this shit, bro.
Here it is.
Oh, they do.
Prioritizes fixing his pants to make sure it's sagging rather than lifting his head to see who he can pass to. Why would just call him the N-word and get it over and done with?
He's a
Fucking taking the piss, bruv.
Wait, is that his fit? Oh, that's Maresca. Oh.
No, that's his name, Maresca. You spelled
Mania.
mania wrong. but-
Mania, well, I can't
Yeah.
spell. I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
And yeah, you
Madueke,
spelled
man.
egotistic wrong as well. Egoistic.
Madueke, man. What happened to
I've
Madueke?
never seen a more selfish, clueless, and egoistic winger in my life.
Madueke, man. Madueke.
Why do
Yeah,
you call him
he's
a
still
dickhead?
shit regardless, but like,
Yeah.
man.
Brother,
dog.
all we've done
Not so
last
much,
how many
yeah.
games? Yo, down the byline cross, down the byline cross, down the byline. Yeah, but don't blame Maresca, guys. We need another striker. Fuck off, bro. Yo, listen, good night, man. Like and subscribe. Up the
Yeah,
Chelsea.
I hear
Oh, I headbutt
all
this
of
phone,
that,
bro.
mate.
I'm gonna headbutt
Yeah,
this
no, what, Nudge, don't get it twisted, man. You ever since Elon Musk taken over, right? Twitter people have got a lot more confident on
Yeah.
Twitter. People got a lot
But
more
yeah,
confident.
but yeah, with Minerals, I mean, it makes sense why he went to Rumble. Lewis got the brown envelope and stopped Johnny's subscriber growth. So
Yeah, well, it was me. It was me. It was all me. It was all me, bruv. Yeah. Fucking load of wank. Fucking
Yeah, hey,
load of
Jo-
wank.
hey,
Well,
Johnny,
guys, are you looking forward to a Garnacho bomber tomorrow?
Oh my days.
it's gonna be deadline day.
Yeah,
Hey,
deadline
you
down.
know what? Low key, I blame you, Lewis, because you've been saying that you want your transfer window dopamine. There you go.
I haven't asked for dopamine in weeks. I actively don't want this dopamine.
no,
This is what I need to get off that. This
you
is
were
getting me
asking-
off the drug.
You were asking for dopamine before the window opens. Hey, you've got it. Garnacho.
Little Tim's, yes, he was because he was calling out the owners for getting rid of Mountain Havertz. So yes.
The wrong reasons, Tim's.
Yes,
yeah.
he is.
I mean,
Sorry,
also,
like, I will give the people who were anti-Clear Lake early their vindication. I will never give him as an individual entity
the
that
only
vindication.
one of the
Fuck
only-
him, because he
one of
still
the-
props Mountain Havertz. He's shit.
one of the only big Chelsea accounts that I will actually give full credit to is Asma, the Darkest Times.
Asthma, yes.
Yeah, I'll
shout
give
out
her
Asthma.
solely full credit. She's been on their necks from day one.
Mhm.
So fairs.
She's consistent, and she actually
Mhm.
don't have bad takes. So
Yeah,
I can actually hear her out.
I mean, I thought early on she was only doing it because like She was still angry about Tuchel being sacked in Roman. But you know what? She's been spot on. So
yeah, fair play to her. She can have her vindication.
Because I tried to give them time, by the way. I was like, let me give them time to see what they're trying to do. It's 3 years now. It's enough time. Enough time.
Trust.
But yeah.
Trust. Yeah, Bun Minerals. Right.
Big up Minerals, man. You weirdo.
You know. Now with that, we're wrapping up.
I still don't understand why
big up,
Eunice
Leon.
goes on there though. Big up, man. I don't know why Eunice goes on Minerals, the channel.
He's just boys with him. Like, it is what it is. I don't chat to Eunice.
Eunice lives in Dubai. He's just relaxing and enjoying life, man. So let him do what he wants.
I know.
What's her name? Her name's your fave footy nerd. YA. So yeah, she's got good ball knowledge. Big up to her, man. Big up to Asma. Did we go through
You know what? Let me not.
I know exactly what you were going to divert to. No.
Wait, what was I gonna? I'm not dirty minded like you, Lewis. Relax. What do you think I was gonna say? No, don't do that. No, don't do that. Don't do that because she's actually.
Lewis, did you see the highlights today from the Tottenham game?
No, I haven't watched any of the football. I've not seen anything. I'm actually gonna get all the Sky Sports highlights up in a little sec. I ain't seen shit. It's been out all weekend. I was traveling back all of today.
So Jamie Vardy obviously scores. He goes to the Tottenham fans and he points. He points to the Premier League badge to say, "Look, like we've won the Premier League." You know, it's fucking funny as shit.
Bro, Tottenham as an entity are just so.
He did that at the start of the season as well, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, but he done that, but Leicester won the Premier League, so that was actually funny.
Vardy is another owner of Tottenham. Long ass list of players. Yeah, as said, I can't even all bias aside, I don't know how that was a red.
Yeah.
How? But hey, it's Arsenal, so fuck it, can run. I don't care. Send off another one of their players. Fuck them. Dirty institution. Right, who's live?
Are you talking about the Maslow Skelly thing?
Yeah.
I mean, I'll be real. Arsenal's karma is hitting them a lot this season. Because they laughed when Robertson got sent off. So.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, sure. Fuck them. Hold that anyway. Right. Flawless is live. I'm gonna send everybody over there. Big up everybody though. Hit the like, subscribe. We'll be back live tomorrow. A-listers are back again, and A-listers are all tomorrow, sadly. And yeah, take care. Up the Chelsea.